I'ma taste you cause you look tasty. Don't keep me waiting up. And oh, stop playing. Oh, stop playing. When you walk through time stuff, and me you keep on. And oh, stop playing. Oh, stop playing.
Girl, you always playing with it. Always talking about it. So
What's good, y'all? What's good? This is me, Rob D. We in the building. We got some folks in the house tonight. A couple of bombs. We're gonna be talking about some marriage tonight. We're gonna be talking about some marriage. Let me go around the room and introduce everybody. Hold on, give me a second. Let me make sure I got because I be fucking up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I be fucking up. So first, we're gonna introduce one of the co-hosts of the show, none other than Miss Coco is in the building.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure I got the right. Hold up.
Congratulations.
I'm not wrong one. I'm sorry.
Played yourself.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Sorry. Make sure I got the right shit. There you go. Let me hit you with the right shit. My bad. Next up. My bad. I apologize. I didn't mean to hit it with the congratulations. Next up, all the way from Brooklyn, via New Haven, Connecticut, the owner of none other than Transformers Barbershop. Put your hands together for my main man, Mr. Majesty is in the building, y'all. Mr. Majesty is in the building. He's here. You know what I'm saying? Last but not least, in the building, a young lady also from Brooklyn by way of New Haven, Connecticut. She's an author of a book. Put it together for Miss Bella is in the building, y'all.
Hello, everybody.
Let's get it. She said, let's get it. You know the phone. We're going to have the phone lines open a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We got a casting here. We're going to talk about marriage talk. We're going to talk about kids, sex, divorce, whatever. Now, I'm going to go around the room right quick, and I'm going to start with you, Bella. To you, what is marriage?
Marriage is a communication commitment.
Uh-huh.
It's trust. Is building a foundation between you and your mate, but before you can even do that, you have to identify yourself. Before you can even find a helpmate, it's about give and take.
Okay.
Because sometimes you wanna give, but your husband don't want to accept what you're giving, and vice versa. And it could be mentally, it could be spiritually. It don't always have to be a physical aspect. I feel like before you get married, you're supposed to be spiritually connected first. If you're not spiritually connected first and you don't put the Most High first, your marriage is doomed. Just plain and simple. It's just done with,
Okay.
And it's communication. Like, who don't want to be in a relationship and in a marriage with somebody that you could sit down and have a conversation with? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would want to converse with my husband. I don't have one. I ain't no.
Have you ever been?
I've never been married, but I've never been married physically, but I have been married spiritually. And as far as I've been in a 10-year relationship, I've been in a 14-year relationship. And it felt like marriage to me. It may not have not felt like marriage to him. But at the same time, when it's not meant for you, it's not meant for you, because people tends to go their own separate way. Y'all grow apart.
Right.
There's no love lost. But marriage is about communication. Any relationship is about communication.
Absolutely. Brother over there to the left.
Yes, sir. Talk to me.
What's good? You
good.
When I asked him what he want his shit to say, he said he wanted to say Majesty relationship expert.
Relationship expert. I am an expert on relationships.
Come on now.
So you know your shit.
Yo, brother, I know my shit. Simple as that.
You've been married for how long?
I've been married for a total of 13 years, brother. 13 years.
No doubt.
Blessed.
It's a blessing.
Roller coaster rides, you know what I'm saying? By the grace of God, the glory of it is getting through the bad part.
Come on now.
And making it better. You see
Come
what
on
I'm
now.
trying to tell you? So
right.
I'm here tonight. When you told me that it was about relationships and children and marriage, I say, you know what? I'm going to come up there tonight because I might be able to save somebody marriage who might be on the rocks.
Come on now.
I might be able to give somebody something that they need that they never heard before.
Come on
I
now.
might be able to say something to a man or something to a woman that just might be that little piece of glue that nobody told them. So that's why I'm here tonight, man.
Come on
Save
now.
lives, relationships,
No doubt.
marriages, bro. Like I said, and being a barber for 20-something years, I've been wearing a lot of hats. I done heard it all. I done seen it all. I done been through it all. So I'm here to save some lives. Call in and ask me about anything. I can handle it.
Come on now.
You can handle it?
Talk about it. There you go.
No doubt. No doubt.
Put some love on his name. Throw some love on his name.
Put some love, put some
Put
respect
love
on
on
his
his
name.
name. Nah, put love on his name.
Put love on his name. Bella, somebody was wanting to know, how come none of your relationships led to marriage?
The first relationship that I was in was I was with my 2 children's father, and it didn't last because I was not gonna settle for abuse. Okay, you're not gonna mentally abuse me, physically abuse me, or emotionally abuse me. I never had a case of financially abuse. That's your money, that's your money. But when it come down to you putting your hands on me, that's a different story. So I stuck in it for some time because I thought he was going to change. And once I grew with inside of me and got a chance to know me and love all of me, I said, you know what? He's not growing. While I'm growing, he's not growing. We don't have to separate from each other with anger and animosity, but I had to leave because I had to find me. And I was young. I was young. I was a young girl. From a young girl to teenage adult, I was in a relationship. So that's why that relationship didn't work out. Now, the second relationship didn't work out is because he couldn't find himself. He was in the Army. Y'all know how them Army niggas be doing. Okay. And let me get it together. I wasn't just with all the Army punana. Okay. I don't want to be nobody's first wife, second wife, third wife. No, I want to be somebody's only wife.
True that.
You understand what I'm
No
saying?
doubt.
So yeah, that's why it didn't work. And I was with them for like years before I even thought about moving on and being in a new relationship. I'm not in a relationship. It's me, my children. That's all we got in the end.
So 2 questions. A viewer wanted to know, when did the abuse start? And then another viewer wants to know, what's the name of your book?
The name of my book is The Little Black Girl from Brooklyn. And the abuse actually really officially started from home. When the abuse started from home, I didn't recognize it because I was like 3, so I was being abused from the age of 3 until at least like the age of 12 to where I can identify abuse. So when I got myself involved in a relationship with a male that's outside of the home relationship, I still couldn't figure it out because I was still trying to find something that belonged to me. And with his abuse, it didn't start at 14, 15, 16. It started at 17. That's the first time I had, intercourse. He broke my virginity and boom, 18, here comes a baby. So that's my story.
No doubt. No doubt.
Any other questions?
So we got some seasoned folks up here.
It's
Hey,
loving.
man.
It's all love.
Hey, BG.
Coco,
Sorry, guys.
have you ever been close to it?
Close to what, married?
Yeah.
I actually been proposed to twice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. What? It just didn't.
Yeah, it didn't.
Yeah. I
Get
mean,
to that level.
she.
Clearly, it wasn't meant to be because, like, I'm not with neither one of those people. But I have nothing against marriage. I would love to be married one day. However, I want to do it for the right reasons. I don't want to be one of those people that settle for anything just to say that they have somebody.
Most definitely.
And I refuse to do that. So if I have to be single, then I'll be single. But it is what it is.
Most definitely. I respect it.
Yeah. Mad, somebody wanted to know, how do you mix barbershop life with home life? Because barbershop life is you know how the chicks get. They want to holler.
Honestly, my character speaks for itself. Like, my wife pretty much knew who she was marrying. You don't get married to somebody that you don't know. She know I'm a people person. She know I'm loved by many. She know I have that spirit, that character that attracts people to me. That's what attracted her to me.
Right.
So you can't get with me and think that light is going to get dim.
Right.
So being that she knows she married, I'm flirtatious. I have fun with people.
Oh, you do flirt?
I do flirt. I mean,
There's nothing wrong
I've
with
been doing
flirting,
it, but it's the
though.
way you do it. Like, I
Right, as
don't
long as
do
you're
it
not
like,
being
I'm
disrespectful.
disrespectful about it.
Right.
Well, hold on. What is your flirt? Give us one of your flirts.
For example, I might see a young lady and I'll be like, yo, that's a nice hairstyle you got. I hope he appreciate it.
That's
girl.
not flirting.
See, but
She didn't take it as it's flirting.
See,
The female would take it as it's flirting. You know why? Because she's probably flirting. You know what I'm
just
saying?
well,
Just
but every woman that been with me pretty much in my life, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And I haven't been with too many women because that's why I call myself a relationship expert because
Come
once
on
I
now.
get in a relationship,
It's
I'm
over.
stuck for a while.
Come on
They don't
now.
pretty much let me go nowhere.
give him the love. Give him the love. Give him the love.
Having them little, couple months on my joints live.
Somebody said,
I need that.
Kia
That's why I
D,
said I'm doing something right.
Kia D said, what the hell is a respectable flirt?
It's respectable. Let me explain it, Kid D. See, you're gonna hear some things that you never heard before because you never heard nobody put it in the right perspective or terminology. So every woman is gonna react the same way because they might not have a man who's comfortable and can live. I like.
Come
to have
on
fun.
now.
You
Come
only
on
got
now.
one life, man.
Come on now.
So I like to have fun. I'm not
Talk your-
disrespectful.
talk
with
your
my flirt.
shit.
Like I just said, I said, yo, when you compliment a woman's hair, it's not a flirt, but somebody might take it as a flirt.
Right,
Most
it's
definitely.
Woman might
considered a
say, well,
flirt.
why you complimenting her hair? I'm just saying, yo, I like that hairstyle.
Right.
I'm digging it.
I ain't said I like
If
you,
I
per se.
I said I like her. I ain't telling her to have my baby. I'm just saying, yo, I like your hairstyle. I hope he appreciates it.
And I'm not
girl.
trying to get you pregnant.
That's it. Some women are comfortable with that. Some women are not. I'm just saying that the women that I've dealt with throughout my life, they know who I am as an individual.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? I'm a strong-willed, strong-minded black man that been through some things. I can't speak for a lot of other brothers. They ain't walk my walk. I've been through a lot of things. I'm from Brooklyn.
You better know
I'm
it.
in New Haven now. I'm not saying I'm better than nobody else. I just know I've been through more things than the average person.
We got
So,
two Brooklyn folks in here.
you know, I'm
Okay.
just gonna put it that way.
Yeah, that
I'm
life
a
experience is
relationship
real.
expert. You can flirt, but there's a way that you flirt. It's respectful.
There's a limitation to
It might not-
flirting.
maybe flirt might not be the word, but you can just compliment somebody and somebody will take that for a
As a
flirt.
flirt,
I've
yeah.
said some things where it was reciprocated and I had to go, oh, wow.
So can you like say you cutting hair and she walk in, you be like, damn, you got a fat ass.
Nah, I wouldn't.
That's
A husband, yeah, that is very disrespectful. Because if he's a committed man, as he say he's a committed man, he would look at the ass, but he wouldn't think about the ass. You know what I'm saying? He would. Listen, I got
No,
her
all
white.
right, can he put that in his mind?
That's losing
Damn.
a customer, man.
Listen, put it in his mind.
Not like,
we put
okay,
things
maybe
in
I
our
put-
mind every day.
Okay, maybe
Because
say
I
not
look
like-
at a dude to be like, in his sweatpants, I be like, damn, he got a big dick. But that does not mean I want to fuck him because he got a big dick.
Yo, what up, viewers? What's good?
You know what I mean?
What up? I lost my viewers. I'm sorry.
Like-
Guys, come back.
So you do say that?
In my mind, I wouldn't say it verbally, but in my mind, because I'm a flirt too. Even though I'm single,
Well, maybe not put it as she got a fat ass. Maybe like, oh, yo, them jeans look right or something like that.
he's saying that he's
can't
not
say that?
saying none of that. No,
Erica,
it's not gonna work when you.
Bogan.
It's not gonna work if you're a man of the cloth. That's for number one, and it's not gonna work if you're a committed man and you're married.
In your field, right, in your man.
You know what I'm saying?
So Erica
Put that
Bogan said, unfortunately, the times we live in, we don't compliment and uplift each other. So when it does happen, it can be mistaken as flirting.
and she's absolutely right. What's her name?
What's her name?
Erica.
Erica. Let me hit her name with something. Let me give her something. Yo, Erica, what's her name? All right, Erica Bogan.
New Haven Fire Department.
All right, Erica Bogan. I respect you in that because you're absolutely right. That's all I got to say. I respect you, Queen. Keep doing it.
If y'all want the real, man, ask me. I'm gonna give it to you raw.
And you
I don't
can
wear
ask me
condoms
too,
with my
'cause I-
responses. I don't wear
And I don't
condoms with
wear.
my responses.
Yeah.
What happened? What happened?
I don't wear condoms with my responses. I give it to you raw. Man.
Yeah. And butt naked. What happened?
I didn't hear that one before.
What happened? Let's go.
I
A
don't
lot of
wear
things you never heard
condoms.
before coming from this seat over here.
You better
Word
know.
up. No doubt. We talking marriage, y'all.
Yes.
We talking relationships. We
And don't.
talking kids.
Yeah.
We talking about everything, man. I
Most
wear a lot of
definitely.
hats, man. I wear a lot of hats. If you need to know something,
I
women-
love to get married though. I
Wait,
ain't even
Rob,
gonna
I'ma
hold
just
you
say
like.
this too, Rob.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this, man.
Say
I
it.
want all the ladies to call in that might feel like, what's wrong with them? Why can't I keep a relationship? Why can't I keep a man?
'Cause it's not them.
What am I doing wrong? Call me. I'm gonna tell you what you're doing wrong.
Say
Oh,
yeah.
you gonna-
Somebody might not
Yeah.
want to tell you, but I'm
I'm
gonna tell you what you're doing wrong.
And I'm gonna tell you
I'm
what
keeping
he's
it
doing
1,000.
wrong.
Some people keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it a trillion.
You better know it. High five. Come on, we got
I feel like women do know I can only speak for myself. I know why I can't keep relationships, and it's because of the fact that my previous relationships, sometimes I could be a little too strong-minded, and sometimes I could be seen, I guess, emasculating my guy.
Now you saying you could be seen like you might be too powerful for that cat.
Right, and sometimes I don't think before I speak sometimes. And to be completely honest, my last situation, I tried to do the opposite of how I would normally be in a regular relationship, and that shit didn't work neither.
Right.
So now I'm just like, all right, well, fuck it. Maybe it's just not my time yet. Let me just focus on doing what I got to do to better myself as a
Most
person.
definitely.
And when
Right,
it
okay.
happens, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
But I think for the most part, females know what they're doing wrong, but it's just finding somebody that'll help them correct those wrongs.
But not all females, if you don't grow within yourself, how would you know what you're doing wrong? Only a
That's
grown woman. Everything starts with spiritually. It doesn't start with the physical. The physical is last in every aspect. You know what I'm saying? As far as like physical, you know it's gonna be first.
Right.
You know, 'cause somebody can look at you like, damn, yo, you know, he look good, this and that and the third.
Right.
But you gotta look through somebody. You know what I'm saying? In order to get to that person. And when you find yourself spiritually, you know what I'm saying? As women, we don't supposed to be out there anyway to be going to go look for no mate.
You absolutely
You understand
right.
what I'm saying? The our mate, he's supposed to look for us, but at the same time, we gotta conduct ourselves as women instead of trying to control our mate. And we have a tendency of doing that because
Right.
I'm a little rough around the edges.
Well, how do
Right.
you control your mate?
You know, yeah,
True that,
you can't
true.
you can't do that. You gotta
True
let
that.
your
Hold
you
on,
gotta
let
let. Oh yeah, wait. You know what I'm saying? You have to let you. My thing is that I could be whatever you want me to be, but I'm not gonna be a hoe. No.
Right.
Now, if you want me to be, if you're my husband or you're my man, and we are in a committed relationship, I will be that submissive woman. I have no problem cooking, cleaning, rose petals, whatever to keep you happy. At the same time, you got to learn to keep me happy too, because I'm
Right, it goes
happy.
both ways.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with myself. So if I'm not going to be with you, I can move on and be with myself. And then whoever come after you, I could be with them too, honey, because he just might be the number one pal. I'm just saying.
Yo,
I'm just
We got
saying.
another young lady in here, man. Can
she said after we come from a break, she gonna get loose. We getting her set up. We getting her set up right now. She said after the
Okay.
break, when we come back from a break, she gonna get.
Yeah, we got any
Well,
questions?
somebody
Yeah,
said.
do we have any questions?
Somebody did ask a question for Maz. They wanted to know with Lucky J said there's nothing wrong with being a hoe. He's
All right, he wants to.
single.
All right, you know what, Lucky J? Hold on, let me give Lucky J some. You know what, Lucky J? What works for you, King? Let it
Let me
work
hit his
for
ass
you.
with a buzzer. I like hitting him with the
If
buzzer.
it worked for you, King, let it work for you. But I'm
Somebody-
scared it ain't gonna work for me.
Somebody said, Madge, do they has anything led to something by you being the innocent flirt? Far as like some kind of sexual experience, like from the flirting, has anything popped off from the flirting?
I mean, yeah, before, a lot of times.
Wait. No,
Somebody-
careful.
listen.
You're on camera, brother.
Yo, listen. Has led to things, but not while I've been married, nah.
Oh, now we've been. Yeah, okay. That's what I meant.
So Tasheen Salter said, "Have you cheated on your wife with a client?"
That's the question I was looking for. That's the one I was looking for.
Hit the
Have you
bomb
cheated?
on him. Hit the bomb on him.
Hit the button.
Well, thanks for
Wait.
your
What
honesty.
happened? I'm sorry.
Thanks for your honesty.
Everybody think.
All right. They want to hear. Yeah. Get what they want. Get what they want.
Multiple
Now,
times,
did
yes.
you or did you not though?
Of course not. But but
okay.
you want to ask these kind of questions like you really want to.
No, but they just want honesty.
You
Let's
never
get them
know.
honesty.
No, but I'm giving them honesty because yes, in my mind I have.
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Now is that a
Yeah.
bad thing?
Yes,
Like say you
multiple
tell your
times.
wife, I cheated on you in my mind.
That's a bad thing.
I would smack the shit out of my husband.
Smack this shit. He going down the stairs. I'm kicking him in his back.
Let me just say. Let me
So
just
who you
say.
got in your mind? I be ready to fight the bitch that's in your mind. Like I want to fight your brain. Like
Word up.
She lives.
Now, on that note right there, this is why I'm the married one and y'all not. You see how
all,
y'all.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold up. Don't come for us.
I'm saying, then y'all can come for me.
Say what you gotta say, but don't come for
You
us.
see how y'all reacted just now?
You damn
That
right.
is a typical reaction of a woman.
Why not?
Oh
Are
shit!
y'all gonna let me finish what I'm saying?
I feel like I was
Spend it.
threatened.
You have to be comfortable in your situation and your position. Your
You're
man
absolutely
should be able to
right.
come to you.
You're absolutely right.
And say, yo, you know what? I like this. I'm attracted to this. We all have a crush on somebody.
That's true.
We all have
Even
a
if it's a celebrity.
crush.
Most
we
definitely.
all supposed to be comfortable with our spouse and our mate and go, boo, I like I'm digging her. She's kind of sexy. But that's being comfortable with who you are. You're not supposed to react like that because that's going to make a man don't tell you nothing.
No, but I was messing with you. I was on the joke side.
You might have been joking, but
I get where you coming from. No,
and I watched both of y'all react just now. Well, where she live? Where this bitch at?
No, mine was a whole joke because I played all day.
That was a whole joke.
It was a joke for me because I played all day.
Listen,
There's not truth to every joke.
I'm a relationship expert.
You can be
there are truth in jokes. You can sit here and curve it all you want.
No, I'm not trying to curve it. I'm not trying to curve it. I'm just saying this is my. I'm not curving it. This is my personality. This is my personality. I play all day.
Yo, y'all just
and
gonna
I
bite
joke.
my head off.
So
I
I
can't say,
went.
honey.
No,
I like. Yo, why don't you dress like
Hold
her?
on.
Wear your hair like her.
Now you said you can tell your wife that you got a crush on somebody, and that's a good look. That's okay.
mentally. He said.
No, I mean
mentally.
he said he can.
Yes, I can. Man.
he said mentally.
We all got celebrity crushes. I know who she like. I know when he
He
come on
mad.
TV.
Why you mad, bro? Why you mad, bro?
Nobody
He
said
love.
that.
Let me say,
That's who you
this a
like.
man that love his wife. Okay, y'all.
That's who you like.
He is a relationship expert. He loves his wife. Listen.
There are certain things as a man you can't overreact. As a woman, you can't overreact. Who are you going home to? Like, when am I ever going to see Beyonce? She going to twerk on me?
It doesn't
Is she
even
gonna-
matter.
Nobody specifically said celebrity.
No,
You didn't
I
say
specifically
celebrity.
said-
He did
yes,
say
I did.
celebrity.
We can rewind the tape.
You
We
said
can
it
rewind
after
the
the
tape.
fact.
No, he did say celebrity.
Yeah,
I couldn't
after the
really.
fact.
Yeah, he said celebrity.
He said clients
And
at
we
first.
said it together.
And I said, yeah.
Yeah, we
I
both
cheated
said
on my
celebrity
wife with
together.
a bunch of clients
He
in
did.
my mind.
That's what he did. He did say that.
I'm a man.
He
I'm a
did say
man
that.
first. I'm a lesbian.
respect
I love
it.
women. I'm a lesbian. I love women.
I know
But
that's
I don't
right.
react off every damn emotion and feeling. And what in my mind, I might go, damn, somebody's a lucky young man around here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's
It's
real
a
nigga
different-
shit.
that's real-
If I can't
yeah.
say this, what I'm saying, then I ain't no yes man. I'm a strong black man.
Come on now,
So,
talk
I mean,
about
you
it.
Either gotta, that's why I try to tell you. You know what you're dealing with when you deal with me, or you out the door.
That's
So
facts.
Ashanti Stan wants to know, what do you think makes a woman wife material?
That's for
I've
that's
been
for
waiting
everybody.
for
On
this question.
That's beautiful.
I've
Answer
been
it.
waiting for this question.
Answer it. Answer
Is
it.
our viewers up? I don't want people to miss this valuable information.
Yes, come on, because we need to feed them.
So now listen, let me tell you something.
We need to feed them.
We need
What's
to
her
feed
name?
them.
Ashanti?
Ashanti Stamp. She's also from Brooklyn, New York.
What makes a woman
Brooklyn.
wifey material?
Uh-huh.
What makes a woman wifey material?
Wife.
Oh, excuse
Ain't
me.
no Y.
It's a difference. You're
It's
right.
an
There's a
E.
difference between wifey and wife. We can get into that later.
Wifey, girlfriend.
What makes a woman wife material? Is a woman that knows her worth.
And the value of
Bottom
her.
line. Bottom
Okay.
line.
Give them love. Give them love. Give them
Bottom
love.
line. And I'll elaborate on that. You ask me. I'm gonna let that marinate for you.
Let it marinate.
A woman is wife material when you meet a woman who knows her
value.
worth. And I'm going to stop right there, and I'm going to let that marinate, and then they can come at me and ask me more questions.
I agree with him.
I'm allowed.
Okay.
Come back and elaborate on that in a minute.
Natalia says some men marry hoes.
Yeah, you married the wrong person.
Right.
There's a such thing as being loyal to the wrong situation.
Most definitely.
We as black folk are the most loyalist creatures on the earth, just to the wrong people in the wrong situations.
Just like we was talking about earlier.
Bottom
You're
line.
absolutely right.
Bottom line.
Absolutely
I
right.
told you, I'm here to tell you what you need. I'm going to give you what you need. I'm
Right,
not going
I'm
to
sure
sugarcoat. I'm not going to play and tap dance because I'm married, because I'm supposed to be politically correct. Oh, this nigga go home, or you ain't going to get no ass tonight. No, I'm here talking what needs to be said. I'm
There you
telling
go.
the truth. I stopped telling lies 9 years ago.
I know that's right.
In 2018, 9 years ago, I used to lie.
Right.
But
You
one lie
human.
turned into another lie, turned into another lie,
Then you
turned
gotta
into another
remember the lie.
I don't lie no more.
Yeah.
I had a situation where it was about my freedom, and I went in there and told the truth, and my truth set me free.
Come on
So
now.
look, they was just happy I went in and told the truth. I was like,
Come on now.
Right.
you told the truth. You're the first dude out of millions that ever came here and just told the truth. Yeah,
Come on now.
back in the day, I was young.
A young
Blah,
lady,
blah, blah.
a young lady up here, Kwani McNeil, wants to know: are you certified?
Well,
A
relationship-
certified relationship expert.
Am I certified? Of course not. I'm certified through experience. She thought I was on lie. I'm certified through experience.
Oh, your experience is the best teacher.
Yes,
Experience is
most
the best
definitely.
teacher.
No
Most
doubt.
definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Lucky Jay
You don't need no
As a barber,
PhD for that.
My
Wait.
experience comes from being a barber, listening to other people's stuff, relationships, listening to stuff they're going through.
And going
stuff
through it,
I'm
and you going through it
incorporating
yourself.
mines, stuff I would definitely not incorporate in mines. Just experience, having 3 children, trying to be the greatest father I can be, trying to be the greatest husband I can be. I ain't perfect. I got issues.
Nobody
I'm working
is.
on it. Me and my wife go through it. She tell me about myself all the time. But the difference between me is, and women, and other men, some men can't hear the truth.
True.
Some men can't deal with a strong woman,
Facts.
strong-minded, strong woman, because it's going to show his flaws
That's
and
facts.
his weaknesses.
And come on now.
Some women can't deal with a strong-minded man.
Come on
'cause
now.
it's going to make her look bad.
Come on now. Come on now, talk about it.
So I'm going to pause.
Talking right.
Let that marinate.
Let that marinate.
Let the viewers call in. I'm still waiting for the phone to ring.
Yo, the
Let
phone
that
number is
marinate.
917-843-0258. Y'all
right.
call in.
Give it
my
to him
man.
again, man.
917-843-0258.
This is what I'm here for. I'm here to save relationships
And save lives.
and tell you what you're not doing and what you should be doing and how you can find a husband.
They wanna know-
You want to know how to find a good man?
Uh-huh.
You want to know how to keep a good man? Because a lot of women can find one but can't keep one.
'em.
That's the difference.
And that's like
so
a lot
when
of
you
men.
want to know the
Spitting.
difference? Call in.
Come on.
Let me know. I'm here.
Come on now.
Let's get down to it.
Come on, let's
I'm
get
gonna tell
it.
you what the problem is.
He's
I'm
spitting,
gonna tell you what the
yo.
problem is.
Yo,
Let's
man,
get it.
y'all up here
Rob,
spitting.
I couldn't wait for this topic,
Let's
man.
get
I
it.
watched a lot of topics go by, but when you
Right,
when
right.
you hollered at me about this one, I
Right.
felt obligated to come.
Same
because
here.
Every day I'm on my Instagram
So
page.
somebody wants to know, what advice would you give a man that is in jeopardy of losing his good woman?
Advice for a man that's in jeopardy of losing his good woman. The advice is it might be too late, brother, because if she in jeopardy of leaving, she been talking to you.
Mentally.
You ain't been listening. If she's on her way out the door, this ain't just happened.
Right, she been
This
left you
is
mentally.
a series of things that's been going on because women talk. They gonna tell us what it is. We just
Sure
don't
do.
embrace it and listen.
Come on
You see
now.
what I'm saying? It go over our head until she back in the stuff and go down the road.
Come
R.
on
Kelly
now.
told us best. When a woman's
Fed up. There's nothing you can do about it.
nothing you can do about it. It's like running out of love, and it's too late to talk about it.
Right?
Man,
And
that
that's
shit is
facts.
something when
Like
she.
Now,
Lee said,
I just-
the man gotta want to be kept.
Right, exactly. Let me tell you something. What happened was he was so busy
Looking
focusing his
outside.
attention other places.
Yeah. He ain't know we had at home.
And he knew what he had at home, but he thought he had it locked at home.
Right.
I've been doing this.
Right.
I've been
Okay.
getting away with this.
Okay.
She ain't going nowhere.
Yo, you think you got it locked
You
at
see what I'm
home and
trying
that
to tell
shit
you?
leave?
So this is the key. Let me tell y'all ladies something right now. Do I got enough viewers before I spew out this information?
Yeah, you
How many
good. You
viewers I
good.
got?
It's 82
Nah,
up here.
that ain't enough.
That ain't enough?
I need over 100 souls before I
No doubt, no doubt.
I got some jewels.
I got some
Share
jewels.
button.
I got
Hit
some
that share
jewels in your
button.
way, brother. I got some jewels. I'll need people to take it, put it in the pawn shop, put it in your safe for a later day, and then pawn it and cash it in when you're ready.
Come on now.
Because I got some jewels for
Come
y'all
on
tonight.
now.
That's why I came up here. I ain't come up here to play no games.
Right.
I ain't come up here to act like I'm perfect. My
Come on now.
relationship is all hunky-dory. No, it's not. But the thing is, I'm man enough to sit down and talk about it.
Come on now.
Listen to what I need to do.
Come on now.
And try to work on her. Because in a relationship, you know what the hardest thing for a woman is? To hear her flaws coming from her spouse.
Right.
Oh, like
You-
finger pointing?
You can't hear that coming from your spouse. That's why every woman need friends.
No, I
listen,
can't.
I would
I think I said
rather-
right
I
too
would
quick.
rather-
Wait, I think I said right too quick.
I would rather
No.
hear it from my spouse than hear it
Hear it
from
from
my
somebody
friend.
else. I wouldn't want my spouse to judge me,
Hold on,
but I
have a
would want to
commercial. We
hear
got
it from my spouse to tell
Yo,
me,
listen to me, ladies.
what he feel about me. But don't
Ladies.
judge me.
Ladies, when he tell you how he feel about you, you going to have him on all kind of pussy punishments.
Oh,
Because you
that's
mad.
Oh no, I don't know what ladies you talking about, but me, honey,
You got an attitude.
you don't gotta be able to put
Yo,
someone
listen,
else. You my man, we can
The
have.
truth come with boxing gloves. That shit hurt. That shit come with
If you need to be a
Novocaine.
punishment,
You're absolutely right.
if you
That's why
deserve
it's a
it,
way you-
yeah.
it's a way you go about doing it. If
It's not
do
what you do, it's
if
how you do
sit me
it.
down and be like, listen, Courtney, you doing this, this, and this, and I feel like you should be doing this, this, and that. I can't do nothing but respect what you say.
Most definitely.
Because, like, again, I would want my spouse to tell me before anybody else. I
Most
want you to
definitely.
catch that
Could
flow
it be
before anybody else
possibly
does.
your delivery might be
the delivery might be wrong.
Right.
It's not what you say, it's how you say it.
right?
Because women, we are flowers, honey, and we want to flourish. We don't want our man to make us feel like he's judging us. Don't chastise us because we're grown. You talk to us and allow us to feel comfortable enough to where we could talk back. You don't have to da-da-da-da, tit for tat. No, we're not doing none of that. You talk to me nice, I talk to you nice.
So let me
Don't judge me. But you could tell me if you're my mate, I feel like we supposed to talk about any and everything. It doesn't matter. All our flaws, all our ups, our downs, whatever. We supposed to talk about it because that makes us stronger as a
Exactly.
unit.
It sounds
Right.
good.
No,
That
it is
sounds real
good.
Nice on air.
No, it is good in real life. In my real life,
I hear that.
it's good in my
Majesty,
real
what's wrong,
life.
yo?
Brother, man, I'm
You know?
dealing with reality over
No,
here.
I'm dealing with reality as well. That's
All right.
your reality, but my reality is different from yours.
All right, like I
Because you're a
said-
man and I'm a woman.
I need to talk. I'll let you talk.
Go ahead, boo.
What I'm saying is, from experience, from a male's
Go ahead,
perspective,
boo.
when you tell women the truth, brother, it gets nasty sometimes. Because it's you that's telling them. A man with a certificate on the wall can tell them before they spouse tell them.
I don't agree.
That's vice versa.
Right, thank you.
That's vice versa.
Oh, we got
Right.
women. There's
Yeah, it is. That
now
is
it's an
vice versa. It
offset
can go
of
both ways.
the 10 is 3 women in here versus 2 guys.
Yeah.
And somebody wanted to know should what is it? Should married women get advice from single women?
No.
No, maybe. No. I can't say no.
Hell no,
Listen,
man.
you know why?
Hell no.
No, you know why? You know why I can't say no? Because at the end of the day, if you and your bestie have a relationship, let me say something. I'm single, and
Now you go to your married friend and say, I need to talk to you about this married shit.
yeah, and I
make
have
it
done
successful.
that. No, I have done it, and guess what? It became successful. You know why? Because I
What
was
would a single person tell you about marriage?
Excuse me. You ain't even let me finish. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name Bella. Hello. Yeah. So what I'm saying is that you know where I'm coming from is that yes, I am single. My best friend, she's married. Her and her husband went through a little small, so she confided in me, which is the single woman. And being that she confided in me, she was on a little urge of leaving him, and I was like, no, bitch, you better keep that one, because they don't come a dime a dozen. So
Right.
yes, a single woman can give a married woman advice. It depends on the advice
It
that you're
depends
giving
on the
them
person. It depends on the situation.
and how they intake it.
It depends on it's a lot of variables. So I feel like there's no right or wrong answer to that.
Come on, I told you, I don't. If you hurt something over here, then I just found out I got feelings and shit.
I know you better have feelings. You human. How about that? Catch you outside.
Yeah, what you say? Say it again.
If
Say
you
it.
hurt something over here tonight, then I just found out tonight I really got feelings.
Well, you got feelings, honey. Catch you outside because it's freezing out there. They talking about we going 10 to 12 snow outside, honey. You gonna feel that weather.
Sip your water. Sip your water. Sip.
Now,
Oh,
let me
Mad, you said no. Single women can't help out a married woman.
Only thing a single woman can tell a married woman is, girl, you better keep that nigga because I
No.
want to be married.
No, that's not true. That's false accusation right there.
That is so
Girl, you better
sexist.
keep that
No,
nigga.
no,
He take care of you.
No,
I want a husband. I want a husband.
no, don't get it twisted. Hold on, put me on mic.
You
Don't
good,
ever-
you good.
I'm good. I'm
You
good.
don't beat you.
Hold
you
on,
better
wait.
stay with him.
Hold on,
If
no.
he beat you,
No.
you better stay with
No.
him.
No, let me tell you something. If that man is good for your spirit and good for your soul, you keep him. Don't keep him because of the material things that he's bringing to the table. You understand? Don't keep him because he got good dick either, because that's a part of lust. You understand what I'm saying?
Wait a minute.
But
Wait a
hold on.
minute.
What?
Bad penis can make her branch out, correct?
Bad penis can make anybody branch out. Make me branch the fuck out. I wouldn't even fuck with you if you got bad penis. But what I'm saying is, we talking about the marriage shit, right? So
That's not
So your husband penis started good, it turned bad, so you're not fucking with him no
I'm
more.
not married, so I can't
I
say
just
about the
said,
thing.
so if your husband penis
I'm
started
sorry,
we
y'all.
give some
I'm reading it now.
Viagra. He'll be all right.
I'm reading now.
Give him some Viagra. He'll be all right.
Listen, let's just say he got a mean meat. He sling a good meat, but he ain't shit. He don't go to work. He
Don't
just
be with his ass. Fuck him.
But the meat is
All
incredible.
right, the meat don't got nothing to do with my spirituality. A meat don't got nothing to do with my emotions. A meat, yeah. That dick, it don't got no sense. Niggas is slinging good dick with no sense. We don't want that. With no sense.
So a lot of
With no sense.
A lot of people are saying
Okay.
married women can't give advice to married women.
Huh?
That's what a lot of people
A
are saying.
married
in the
woman
comments.
could give
that's what
advice
they
to
gonna
married
say.
woman.
You
A
can't.
sin-
I feel like it depends on
Girl,
the
keep that
situation.
nigga. I want me a husband. You better keep that nigga if he
No,
don't beat on you.
you
That's
aggy.
your advice.
You
Other
aggy.
than that, that's it. That's all you can say. You haven't been through marriage scenarios.
That's
to
false
give somebody some
accusation.
advice. So that's why they're
That's
saying
false.
that. Most of the people going to agree with me because they like, how's she going to give a married woman advice if she never been through a marriage situation?
But listen, if you've been with a person for 10 years
It's
and
not
it been,
the same.
it is the same. The only thing that's different is the papers in that wedding
You're
ring.
wrong.
It is the same. Because let me
You're
see
wrong,
something.
Bella. Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Your name
My name
Hov.
is Majesty. And you dead wrong.
I'm dead right.
I'm telling
I'm
you.
dead right. I'm dead right. Let's get it.
I'm trying to keep it 1,000. 1,000. When the viewers want the 1,000 real truth.
And I'm trying to give him a
Hold
million.
on, we got our first caller.
I'm trying to give him more. I'm trying to give him a million. What happened?
Yo, caller, what's good? Who this?
Finally.
You know who it is, Rob D. It's Diamond D. What up?
What's good, Diamond?
What's
Cousin Max. What's going on, Cousin Max?
What up, Dom?
Oh, no, man. I'm just listening to the show, Rob. Is this a relationship show or is it a marriage show?
Both.
It's a little of both.
It's both.
All right, it's a middle of both. The young lady, she starts out all right, but then she starts drifting all over the place. I don't mean no disrespect to her.
Which one?
She
Which one?
starts out, she drifting all over the place.
Which one?
College
Which
girl,
one?
what up, college girl?
I
You
need
need to
Hey.
stop cussing. You too educated to be up there cussing like that. Don't be sounding like that savage Rob.
Man, fuck that
So-
shit. This the wrong report, nigga. This shit wrong. Nigga.
We're talking about marriage, right?
Now, which girl you said is
I just
confused,
saw-
Diamond?
No, because she was saying some stuff about if the meat and all this and sex and, you know, leave that dude. She said it, and then she said it don't got nothing to do with it. Then it got
It
something
don't
to
have
do
nothing
with
to
it.
do with sex. Because at the end
Nah,
of the
but
day,
the bottom line is, I'm not a marriage expert, but I've just been married a long time.
How long you been married, Diamond?
I've been in a relationship with my wife since May 25th, 1988.
that's dope.
That's just a little
Congratulations.
something.
No doubt, that's
Thank you.
it.
That's
So, you
dope.
know, we didn't been through a lot. But the whole thing with marriage, though, is the bottom line is love has to play a major factor in all of this. And you have to be committed. Once you walk in front, see, when you make those vows, right? See, people don't understand, right? Because they say it's a piece of paper, it's all of that.
No.
Right? But when you go, I made a commitment that when I stepped in front of the altar with my wife, my fiance at the time, my mother was there, my grandmother, you know, the whole family's there,
Yes.
her family. And I made that commitment in front of God. And I said, you know what, I have to live by these vows.
That's right.
Now, are these vows easy to live by? Absolutely not.
Absolutely
Has there
not.
been times where my wife has said, you know what, go upstairs, take your stuff, get out my house? Has there been times when I said to her, go upstairs, get out, whatever? But the thing is, you got to take time
Yes.
to get to know the person.
Come on now. Yeah.
Yo,
He's talking
because-
right.
Yo,
The
let me
bottom
say this.
line is
Wait,
this.
Don, I don't mean to cut you
Yeah.
off, but
I'm sorry.
you know that's a lot of people think they know somebody for 2 years.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying? And they think they ready for marriage because they knew somebody for 2 years. See what I'm trying to tell you? So I hear what you're
Nah.
saying, Don. No, I
I'm
hear what
still
you're saying.
learning. I'm
Is
still
there
learning
really
my
a time
wife
limit
today.
on when you know
Like,
somebody?
That's
honestly.
right.
That's why you have to be spiritually connected. You have to be on one accord, King. You understand what I'm
Right,
saying?
but-
Congratulations, baby. Congratulations
Thank you.
on your
And-
marriage and stuff like that. I respect black love. But
And
at the
also,
end of the day,
too,
you gotta, be
Dime,
on
you
one
married your
accord.
friend too, Dime. You
Now
married
we
your
got rid of
childhood
two.
friend too, Dime.
That's
Zeb
dope.
is, you know, me and Zeb got history, and you know what? And Madge, I thank your wife and her friends because they thugs. You know, they was running up on cats like yo. They was running up on me like they was stepping to me like dudes, and they was friends. You know, that's real friends. See, when we talk about friends, people don't understand. A real friend is going to check the dude right then and there.
Most
it ain't going to
definitely.
be one of those, oh girl, he acting up. No, a real friend would go up to you and be like, yo,
And check
yo,
his
nigga,
ass.
yo, nigga, what you doing? Like, yo,
You gonna play my
real
fucking girl.
disrespecting-
Hold up.
This
Yup.
is my friend, and you disrespecting her.
Right.
And like Zeb had the whole crew. She had Renee, the sisters.
That's why I said.
Even the grandmother was down with it. You know, they was running up on me like,
Yo, that's
Like,
the
they was
old
thugs,
school.
but-
That's the old school. That's why the old school
As they
still stay
should.
together.
As they
And the
should.
new
You should,
school.
Diamond.
Now-
They depart.
Diamond, you should have put the cops on their ass.
But now after
Nah, man, don't do that.
after 5 kids and we still in this relationship thing, we learn about each other every day. And the bottom line is, you have to take time. You have to
Yeah.
spend time and with your wife. Like
That's
my
right.
wife knows.
That's
Like
right.
I'm making a point. Like we were just talking this weekend, and I said every time I go out and DJ, you know, I don't go to breakfast after I DJ. I don't do anything. I'm home by
He had to
2:15,
put food.
2:30.
See, he put
Come
the
on
food in.
now.
And
Yeah.
Cat be saying,
Yeah.
nah, but the bottom line is because I just want to come home. You see, the problem is a lot of dudes ain't gonna be honest. A lot of dudes don't want to go home
That's the
to their
problem.
wife. Cats just want to be like I try to bring my wife everywhere I go.
I know
Everywhere
that's
go,
right.
Everybody knows who my wife is.
That's
So
right.
when I go places, my wife goes. This my wife. This my wife. A lot of cats don't. A lot of these women, a lot of these men are hidden. Like you're a hidden person. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people are hidden. Like some cats, you don't even know they married. They won't even wear a wedding ring.
That's facts. That's facts.
But I want to say something right quick. Diamond, hold up.
Yeah.
I was together with my wife for a year, and we got married, and we got 14 in.
Because y'all had a spiritual connection.
But
it was
Rob,
something spiritually that was there that y'all...
And I went through, it was a lot of resistance from outsiders and the church folks.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, right?
I believe
you.
You
know what I'm saying?
Rob,
I believe you.
You could, Rob, but you could be a jerk at times,
Basically.
but you're still my man. But you committed to your wife, and you're committed
he insulted me,
children.
then he gave me a
Yeah,
shout
they
out.
gave you a compliment.
I feel you.
I'm
I
gonna
feel you.
fix you and throw you a shout out.
No,
But
no,
the bottom
I feel
line is, Rob. Bottom line is, you say all this crazy stuff up here or whatever. But the bottom line is, you're committed to your wife. That's
Most
the whole
definitely.
thing.
No doubt.
If you're
Most
not
definitely.
committed to,
Because people can say
if
what
you,
they
like,
want to
my wife
say.
is
They ain't
committed
in that
to me. Like
relationship
my
with you.
wife will tell me straight up, like, yo, honey, so and so, this cat was trying to rap to me, and he know I'm your wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of women too, and I'm gonna put the women out there. A lot of women like that when a dude try to holler and they know they got a man, they ain't saying nothing,
That's true.
and that causes friction. So the bottom line is, like I said, like you said, man, Zeb is my homegirl. That's homegirl.
Y'all
Zeb to me.
friends.
That's
See,
my
that's
wife.
important, man.
That's my
Most definitely.
friend.
I'm trying to explain that.
That's my
Definitely.
ride or die.
And
You know,
that's
she
what
the
I was-
one. She the one that's in the car. Like if the beef is going down, Zeb is in the car giving me the bullets.
That's what I'm trying
Lola
to
giving me
say.
the magazine to the gun. She like, if we gonna shoot up the whole neighborhood together.
You
And
better
then-
know it.
Yo,
Might wait till
Motherfuckers ain't, y'all
Yeah.
ain't mad, y'all Bonnie and Clyde.
yo, and on
Nah,
Right.
but yo, you don't listen.
Yeah, that's how
I
it's
gotta
supposed
get
to
off
be.
the phone. Listen, the bottom line is this, right? But people gotta understand this. Now, I tell every man this, and I'm never ashamed to say this. I worked for, the city for 30 years. I give my wife my entire paycheck.
Come on
And
now.
people will be like, yo, you a sucker, you ain't a man.
No,
I
you're
give my
not. You're a
wife-
man. What happened?
Listen,
They
I
mad?
give my wife my entire paycheck. You know why? Because if I didn't give it to her, I wouldn't have no lights.
What
I
happened?
wouldn't have no car. I wouldn't have no house.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
You wouldn't have a
anything
home.
because this is what we do. Like,
That's
this
right.
is her strong point
Yeah.
is finances, taking care of the children. My strong points is going out grinding and hustling, and then that's why whenever
just-
my wife come to me, if I got it,
Yo,
She got
she
it.
got
I'ma
it.
say
So
this.
on
that's
now.
how
I'ma
we
just say
roll.
this.
People.
That's a man.
I'm gonna just say this before Dime hang up the phone and whatnot, because I know he gonna hang up. I respect the fact that you bring the paycheck home to the wife from the city and all that, but you ain't slick. We know how much you get from them DJ gigs. Nigga, you got a
Oh
whole
no
nother
no
account
no no no
inside,
no
nigga.
Word up.
You got a whole
No.
DJ
Fucking
money.
right.
DJ money,
Who the hell you think you
DJ money
fooling?
is mine.
DJ money is yours. Nigga.
Word up.
Who you think you talking
But he
to?
coming home with something. He
you
provided
know
for that
what?
table,
No, I
though.
ain't playing. I ain't playing.
Nah,
Provide for that
No
table.
doubt, no doubt.
Nah, check it out. The DJ money is mine,
No doubt.
but best believe,
Ah!
best believe.
Just like us women's savings is ours.
Yo, Zeb is on the
You played
Zeb's
yourself.
name is on the account, so
Nah,
it's
but
really
yo,
ours because
but
she
you
can
know
go
what,
there
though?
anytime
Don,
she
what
wants.
you saying? I'm the same way. It's just the opposite. Like my wife bring that check home to me because I'm the responsible one with the money. You see
Okay,
what I'm
you
saying?
keep
So-
talking.
Look,
And
somebody
now
looking
you're
funny.
crazy.
Somebody
Yeah.
looking funny, Madge.
They eyes-
Madge, somebody looking funny.
Let me
You saw
talk.
that?
Yeah, I seen
You
it.
saw how they looked at each other?
She got a problem. But like you said,
Yo, Diamond, good
Nah,
looking, baby.
I did
Yo,
look
Rob,
No,
I know
I
Mad's
look-
wife.
She was
I know
already
Mad's
looking- I
wife.
was
You
the one
better
that
stop
was
talking
poor.
crazy.
I was a poor. I was a poor.
Yo,
This was
y'all
that
have a
evil.
good
Don,
night,
thanks
man.
for calling.
All right,
Don.
Diamond. All right, Diamond.
Peace, man.
Yo,
Peace.
let me say
Congratulations on your marriage.
this. Yo, let me allude to something.
Don,
real
hold
quick.
up, man. When you said the check come home to you, this eye shiftiness was long range.
Yo, I'm up here.
It was West Coast, East Coast.
I didn't look at him crazy.
Oh, you
Me
didn't?
neither.
I know these two
I went
collaborated.
spinning. I went around the block with it.
Yo, I just want to add on. I just want to allude to something that Dime said before I forget the topic. What he said.
Okay.
Yo, listen. Like he said, a relationship and a marriage is two totally different things. You see what I'm saying? Because it's about self-values. When you make that commitment to God, like he said, and you make them vows, you're in it for the long haul. Unless he trying to stab you and shoot you in this
Not all
relationship.
marriages work like that, though.
I'm
Even
trying to
though
tell
they're
you-
getting married
listen,
under God.
Listen what I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm going to say what I got to say, and then you can intervene. I'm going to allude to that.
Do your
All,
thing.
all marriages are not meant to be.
I agree.
People get married for the wrong reasons.
I agree.
Such as?
Such as we get a little to people get married for finances. Oh, he take care of me. That's not a reason to get married.
That's true.
Some people get married because of a business deal. Well, I bring home the money, but she got good insurance. Nah,
That's true.
man. People get married. I hear everything, but nigga, I married my friend. I'm madly in love with her. Nigga, I've been trying to get her for the longest.
Facts.
True that.
This is who I want to be with right
Facts.
here. Nigga, when I get them 3 kids, I'm done. It's over. Like, you don't hear people say that. Yo, this is my childhood sweetheart. You hear white people say it. Because you know why? I'm going to tell you why. And this is what I was alluding to. Right now, we live in a microwave society.
What's that
We
mean?
want everything fast. We
Yeah.
want food cooked fast.
That's true.
We want love fast. We want relationships fast. We want to change our channel fast.
That's true.
We got Xfinity. We got Wi-Fi that take 3 seconds, but they got a new one out that take 1 second. We want that. We don't want the 3 seconds.
Oh, I'm on
We
that.
in a rush.
I ain't even know
we
that
want
shit. I'm on
everything
that.
fast. We want it like
True that.
this.
That's true.
And that's the problem.
That's true.
When you know what women don't do anymore? Women don't allow a man to court them anymore.
Uh-oh.
Women do not allow a man. Now I'm gonna say this.
No,
you
he's
can
not
hop
speaking
and
about
come.
us. He's
No.
speaking.
Yo,
He's
just
speaking.
say some
He's
women.
speaking.
Just say
some
just
women.
say
If
some
the
women,
shoe
but he's
don't
fat.
fit, keep
Don't
your
wear
fucking
it.
toes out.
Come on now.
What the fuck?
Come on now. Talk about it.
Yo, man,
Talk about
let me
it.
grab this call. Who's this?
Oh man, I'm gonna finish what I was saying.
Hello?
Kia D, what up, Rob?
Kia D. What's cracking, Kia
Hi,
D?
Miss Kia.
Hi, Kate.
Okay, hey y'all. You know how to call in on this topic. Okay, I just called in to say that there's no time limit on love because he said that some people get married for 2 years. I heard you, Rob, say that you've been with your wife 14 after 1 year being together.
Right.
I've been with my husband 14 after 2 years of being together. Got married and been married 12. Now, homegirl that's sitting there, your guest, she keeps saying, talking about spiritually connected.
It is.
She was with 2 guys almost 15 years, yet she's sitting there single. So there's no time limit on love. She's sitting there single. She doesn't have a husband.
Okay.
After 2 years of being with someone that long. So where was your spiritual connection? Why did it take you so long to understand that you wasn't spiritually connected to either one of these guys?
You know why? Because at the time, let me answer you that, Queen. At the time, I was a young girl trying to find myself. That's
Right.
why. That's the only reason why. But once I found myself,
Well, 15 years is a long time. So if you do 15 and 15, that's being there 30. You couldn't have been young both times.
boo, I was young
At
both
some point,
times.
it had to be. At some point, well, tell me your age.
Huh? I'm 38. But with age as far as physical age, me personally, I had to grow within myself. I wasn't growing
Okay.
within myself. Hold on, man. Hold on, Queen. You came in, you did your comment, and you referring to me, so give me a chance to answer you. Okay? Now,
Go ahead.
the reason why I said, I'm not saying I was young in age, but I was young mentally. You get what I'm saying? And I was young spiritually. I really didn't know myself. You understand what I'm saying? When I start to dig inside of myself and begin to learn myself, I knew my self-worth.
Got you.
All right.
That's a perfect answer right there.
God bless you.
Yo, let me say this, Kia. Everybody has different time frames in their own life.
Most definitely.
Don't nobody have the same path or the same. You see what I'm trying to tell you? So
Absolutely, and that's why
Yes.
I wanted to give her a chance
Yep.
to explain and elaborate on what she was saying because
Yep.
I've heard her say from the beginning of the show that she was with these 2 men that long, and I wanted her to elaborate. I know I'm not the only
Yep.
one, so she elaborated.
Definitely.
She gave a great answer,
Definitely.
and I applaud you for getting out of the relationship. And I'm happy that you found yourself, and hopefully you'll find your husband one day.
Oh,
Perfect answer. Perfect answer. I just wanted
Most
you to
definitely.
elaborate.
I respect you, Queen, most definitely. I appreciate your blessings, and I will receive it.
She hung up?
I didn't hear her, Rob, say what?
I said, most definitely, I appreciate your blessings, and I'm gladly to receive it. The Most High will send me a husband one day. That's right for me and only me. Because I don't want to become
No
number
doubt.
one. I want to be the only one.
I hear that.
I know that's right. Much blessings. Peace out.
Most definitely.
Kia, thanks,
Yo,
thanks, mama.
and while we on this topic still, hold on, I'm about to drop this bombshell. I'm about to tell women why, what they doing wrong. I'm gonna tell you what the problem is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? How many viewers we got? Where we at?
We at 159.
Okay, check this out. Now I want y'all to take heed to what I'm about to say because this is very important. And I'm giving up. This is coming from a man's perspective.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all doing wrong, ladies out there.
Some women.
A lot of y'all, if the shoe fit, wear it. I'm gonna tell y'all, the ones you're looking for a husband, I'm gonna tell you what you're doing wrong, why you ain't got him yet. The ones that's in relationships, you wondering why he ain't marry you, I'm gonna tell you why he ain't marry you and why he not going to marry you.
Speak on, preacher.
All right, the problem is with a lot of women is y'all give wife behavior to a boyfriend.
You're absolutely right.
You can't give a boyfriend husband treatment. Boyfriend treatment.
You're absolutely right.
See, now let me elaborate on this.
Let
me elaborate on this. There are levels to everything in life, especially relationships. You can't get into a relationship with a dude you just met the first 2 weeks and he already know everything you like, dislike, what makes you tick, what part of your body turns you on. You done slept with him, you gave him head, you introduced him to your family.
all.
In 3 weeks. In a month.
Damn, that's fast.
2 months.
You ain't giving him nothing to look forward to.
Right now.
You're not giving him nothing to look forward to.
I have never made.
It is what it is.
I have never, ever, ever made a woman who gave into my antics too quick, my wife or my wifey. She was just a piece of ass.
Come on now.
Now let me elaborate on this one more time from a different perspective. I'm gonna come from a man's perspective. We as men do not like no fast ass woman that want to suck us off and give us ass all quick.
Come on now.
We gonna take it, we gonna do it, but we are not ever gonna make an honest woman out of you. Why? Because we felt like you've done this many times before.
You're absolutely right. My grandfather said that.
Came along before me has gotten this exact treatment because this is your ritual in trying to find you a husband too fast.
That's why you got to find yourself.
Now, saying this, I'm going to say this. You cannot love anybody unless you love yourself. You cannot make anybody happy unless you're happy yourself.
Come on now.
It's no way. It's impossible.
That's
it
fact.
will never happen. This is why the ratio of divorce is so high, so high and colossal, because we want everything fast. You meet women that's in their late 30s, they want to marry you and meet your family as soon as they meet you.
And I ain't with the shit.
Don't let your past relationships.
I ain't with it.
You got a habit of, you carry baggage from a last relationship, but you carry it mentally. You might not say it. You might have a man who's doing a lot of things that the last dude didn't do, and you're saying, damn, this is what I've been looking for right here.
Then he do you
this
dirty.
Is it. But you didn't allow him enough time to show you the bad side.
Right.
You didn't let the scale weigh out. The scale was still bouncing like this. You was busy rushing, and when the scale finally got almost even,
you
the
couldn't
shit
take it
went
no
like
more.
this.
You couldn't
so
take
his
it no
bad
more.
outweighed his good. But you were so busy speeding, you done gave him every part of you.
Right.
Physically,
and you ain't give him
mentally,
a chance to have
emotionally,
right.
and he ain't give you shit, but a little bit of dick.
Yup, and a bag of weed.
So this is what I'm trying to say.
Not a bag of that ism.
With this
because he's speaking fast.
This is facts. You know what I'm saying? Come off the page.
Come on now.
Don't listen to what I'm saying. But if you want the real shit, this is where you need to be tonight. Tag a friend to tag a friend. Because I'm gonna tell you how to get a husband, be in a relationship, and keep a relationship.
Facts.
First things first.
We're going to go to a commercial right quick.
Go to a commercial.
We're going to come back. We're going to add another young lady to the sequence.
How to keep a man.
And we're gonna do this, y'all. It's the Raw Report. Don't go nowhere, y'all.
Tell a man how to keep a woman.
What
happened?
Get him, but you can't keep
in order for us, listen, in order for you to keep us, honey, we.
Sexual abuse of a child exploits and degrades them. It can cause serious damage to social, emotional, and cognitive development of a child. Sexual abuse affects 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 6 boys before the age 18. Hi, my name is Zanetta Berryman Cooper, founder of Speak Out Now. Speak Out's goal is to spread awareness of child sexual abuse and rape. We provide resources for victims, their families, and help with the overall healing process. For more information, please like and visit our Facebook page, Speak Out 203, or call 203-936-9396.
Check engine light? Check this out. Star Tires Plus Wheels does alignments, brakes, shocks, wheel repair, suspensions, struts, batteries, and more. Over 30 years of trusted service to keep you on the road. Bring your car to Star and let us hook you up.
What's up? You know who it is. It's Rob B from The Raw Report. Check us out every Wednesday night from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. Do you want to advertise your new brand? You want everybody to know about your new restaurant? Then come see us at The Raw Report. We got great pricing and we're always available. Check out The Raw Report every Wednesday night, 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. and let them see your commercial. For more information, call 475-238-1686 or email us, therawreportshow@gmail.com.
Tired of long, expensive contracts that you're stuck in for 2 years or more? Come on down to Evolution Cellular, where we have the latest iPhones and Android phones in stock now. And add a line for free for the month of January when you buy any phone at Evolution Cellular. We also have many accessories including phone cases, chargers, and much more. And bring your phone down right now and get 2 months free on the Boost Mobile network at Evolution Cellular. Come on down because our expert staff will put you in the right phone for your needs and price range. Got a broken iPhone? No problem at Evolution Cellular. We'll get that phone back up and running in no time. So come on down to Evolution Cellular so we can get you in that lovely iPhone or Android phone that you always needed. We're waiting on you, Evolution Cellular. We're here. Evolution Cellular, 454 Main Street, East Haven, Connecticut. Open Monday through Saturday, 9:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. You're watching The Raw Report.
What's up? You know who it is. It's Rob B from The Raw Report. Check us out every Wednesday night from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. Do you want to advertise your new brand? You want everybody to know?
You're watching The Raw Report.
And I got to reach somebody.
All right, y'all. We back.
Oh, shit.
We back in the building. You good. You good. You good.
Wait, who's good?
It's on me. It's on me. Y'all do your thing.
Let us
We're
stay
gonna add another young lady, Miss Kiki D, into the sequence. Want to thank y'all for checking in with us tonight, and joining us. This is Marriage Talk. We didn't kind of dive into the relationship, marriage, children. We didn't sex. You know, the sex make the game go good and that whole thing. We're gonna bring
You said 20. All right, cool.
we're gonna bring another person into it. Let her get her alcoholic beverages. Let her get her alcoholic beverages. Get her shit right.
That's the Raw Report.
Everybody do me a favor. Put your hands together for Miss Kiki D, who just joined us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, why you want to talk about Kiki? Kiki, what going on,
Man,
sis?
she said she had some questions.
Well,
She needed some answers on.
like I was just over here clutching my pearls, waiting for you to drop them jewels. So
True. See, the ladies are appreciating what I'm giving because
Well, they was kind of high fiving a little while ago. They was high fiving.
Yo, that's why I'm here, baby. That's why I'm here, baby. I am here to keep it 1 trillion.
1 trillion.
I'm not up here faking no jacks.
Now let me ask
Go ahead,
this:
Majesty.
can bad sex end the relationship?
Absolutely.
Wait a minute.
Can
Wait
it
a
ruin
minute.
it?
Wait a minute.
Let me tell you something.
Bad sex, can that end it?
Yes. No, bad sex will make it not even start.
No. If it starts,
No, you know what? I love
let's
her.
say, wait a minute. Let's say you're giving it a chance, and the sex isn't good.
Wait, if this now is
Oh,
as if
I've
it's,
done that.
Huh?
if the sex is good in the beginning and then it turns bad, you can help him help me. But if the sex was bad in the beginning, oh no, Daddy, we
If
can't
we're
work
basing a
this
relationship
out.
off of sex,
but
it's never going to work in the
Yeah,
front.
Right,
I was just about to
exactly.
say,
It's not gonna work.
If he treat me good and the sex is bad, I could teach you how I like to be pleased.
Right, exactly.
So I feel like that's not an excuse. If that person is doing everything that for you mentally, then sex is overrated.
Yo, let me tell you something. That's the problem right there.
What's
Women
that?
give the sex away too fast.
Not all women.
Yo, listen, if
Not
the
all.
shoe don't fit,
I know, but
I'm
I'm
talking
just
about the
speaking.
ones that do it. I'm talking to them. I'm talking about the women. This is the problem, ladies.
Yeah.
You give away the ass too fucking fast.
You gotta close your pussy up.
What's too fast for you?
Too fast is goddamn 6 months. That's too fucking fast.
6
I'm
months?
sorry.
Wait a minute, 6 months before you
Yo,
give it up?
listen to me, man. Yes,
Jesus
man.
Christ.
Oh,
I need some liquor too. God damn, that's a long
Baby.
time.
Yo, man.
I
Yo,
know
let me tell
that's
you
right. I
something.
ain't mad at him.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you.
He want to make sure. He want to make sure
Yo,
that
listen to
cuckoo
me,
tight
man.
and right.
Listen to me, man. I'm gonna tell
Nothing
you
but
something.
touchdown.
I'm
Fresh pussy.
Yo, listen. I'm gonna say
Majesty,
this.
one more time. You said 6
Yo,
months, 180 days.
At least 4 to 6 months
Why
in that
not?
range.
That's good.
That's
4
Really?
to
Yeah, I'm
6
with him.
months.
In this day and time?
4 to
Fuck
6
this
months.
day and time. It's
first
about
of all-
you.
First of all, I want to elaborate that we're talking about grown folk. I'm not
Right,
talking about
no
little
children.
kids.
We ain't talking
I'm
about
not
kids.
talking
We're talking
about grown
these teenagers
people.
who the music is teaching have
They better know how to
relations
be celibate
and not
within
relationships.
themselves,
This
like-
music have
Yeah.
relations.
Wait,
Girl, I
Alexis
wanna
Jones
fuck
said.
you.
Alexis Jones
Bought
said,
you
"Man,
a
I'm not
drink,
waiting
too.
6
And
months."
bring your homegirl to
Alexis, you not waiting 6 months. Wait, Alexis is popping junk. I like
what
Alexis.
said?
She said she's not waiting 6 months.
That's
Wow,
why Alexis
Alexis.
never gonna get married.
Alexis, the
Ooh,
pussy
what the
is
fuck?
fresher and tighter.
Let me look at
The camera's on you.
Yo, Alexis,
Hold up.
that's why you never gonna find a fucking husband.
Say it again.
Give your pussy away too fucking quick. Simple.
Yo.
A nigga gonna take it, but we're not wifing you up. You better learn. Go get some actress classes.
Yo.
Be an actress. Even if you want to fuck me in a few months, fake it till you make it. Because if you do, you're never gonna be my wife. Never. Never.
I
No
respect
man
that.
wipes up a woman that he got ass from too quick.
'Cause a
he
man
gonna
that finds
think
a wife
his
finds a good
homeboy-
thing.
He gonna think his homeboy can come and say, yo, I got a couple dollars.
So Kia
and
D
she gonna
said
give
how
him some
long-
pussy too.
She said, "How long did you wait before you had sex with your wife?"
Yo, my wife made me wait. That's why I married her.
How long?
That was one of the reasons. But I think it was like, it might have been like 4 months. For like four.
So you was in there, hold on. Oh, no, but you know, I can't even come at you because you said 4 to 6 months. You did.
Hey, can I explain
All right,
something?
Let me freeze myself.
Can I say this? This is
I
important.
can test that.
Christina Elliott said her 13-year marriage started with a one-night stand. So
That's what I said. Everybody is different.
Everybody is
Everybody
different.
different.
Because my cousin marriage started with a one night
She had a
stand.
one night stand with.
And
That
she
was the
with
best
that
piece
nigga
of
for
pussy he ever had in his
30
life.
years.
He never had no other pussy. That was the best piece of pussy he had in his life. You got a lot of. Yo, hold on. I'm gonna say this real quick. Hold on. Can I say this?
Can I ask you a question?
Wait, before I forget this, before you ask the question, I'm gonna just say this real quick.
Okay.
Niggas who get pussy, we can bounce in a heartbeat. We out of there. Niggas who just stumble onto some pussy that don't get none, once in every blue moon, they will put up with a whole lot more shit than a nigga who can get pussy just blinking and stumble into some pussy. A nigga who has
That's
trouble getting
true.
pussy
That's
will stay
true.
with a chick. She will
That's
put him
true.
through the mud and ringer. He like, this is the best pussy I ever had in my life.
'Cause he
I
ain't
don't
never
get
had
to
no good
He gonna
good.
stay there. A nigga who
That's
stumbles
true.
and fall in the pussy ain't putting up with the shit.
That's
I'm
true.
out of here. I
That's
had good
true.
pussy before. I
That's
can get
true.
good pussy again. So if you're basing your shit off of fucking and sex,
It ain't gonna work.
It's never gonna work.
So Cameron,
And whoever been together for 15 years off of fucking, it still ain't working because he fucking somebody else.
Oh, because how you meet
I
him is
said it.
how you meet
I
him.
said it.
It's
But
how
it's
you
the
want,
truth.
baby. It's the truth.
What you want to say?
Oh, it's the truth. That shit is for real though.
This real TV.
It's how you
This is
greet
real
him is how you
TV.
keep him.
Wait, hold up, y'all, hold up.
How you
So,
greet him is how you keep him.
Cameron D. Gree said maybe she made you wait, but gave it to somebody else quick.
That's true. I said you got to be a good
Right.
actress. I didn't. You
Yeah,
better
he
be a
damn
good
sure
fucking
did.
actress.
He did.
You got to be a good actress. You either gonna be a person who really gonna wait, or you gonna be a good actress. Fake it till you make it. I said that. And a lot of y'all women ain't faking it. Y'all ain't faking it. Y'all giving it up too quick. Make a nigga fake it.
That's
Kia
what I'm
D
saying.
said
'Cause I fake that
BS.
shit.
She said, BS, I fucked my husband the first night. That shit was good. I wanted to marry him in a few months. A few months later, but needed to save for a big ass
Okay.
wedding. Real nigga shit.
She got married for good
Big
dick.
up.
She got married for good dick
Good
and it
dick.
worked out. Okay.
Right.
All right. Those situations are out there too. You didn't love him. You got married for good dick. And then you learn to love him. You learn to love him. Yeah, with that bullshit. No such thing as that bullshit.
Get crazy.
Them shits work out. They got situations that they work out.
Get crazy.
And a lot of women, they stuck around because they probably cheated on him a few times and realized that, yo, I can't find nothing better than this nigga. I'm going to stay right here. You ain't going to call in and say I cheated on him, so I stuck with him. You ain't going to say that on your Facebook. You ain't going to call in and
All
tell
you
me
just
the real
maybe
shit.
be with him for a
But I'ma
benefit.
tell the
He
truth.
got good dick.
She sampled out and went other places and got some other dick, but his dick was the best, so she married him.
Ooh.
Simple as that. You ain't just fuck him one night. Oh, I married this nigga. It's the best dick I ever had. Come on with that
it's a
bullshit.
reason.
You got rid of the
it's a
other dicks you
reason.
had. You had previous
It's a reason.
dicks.
Facts.
Come on, man.
Previous dicks.
Yo, call in when you want the real. You see ain't nobody calling in. You see ain't nobody calling in because they know I'm telling the truth up this motherfucker.
Previous
man.
dicks.
It's the truth. I'm going to say this again.
1, 2 on the mic.
Y'all women want your biological clocks tick too fast. Y'all women that's over 35.
Slow that shit down.
You want a husband too fucking fast because you've been through some experiences.
And you lonely as
You've
fuck.
been through some ups and downs.
Because, wait, hold up. Because, Rory, I want options. Sometimes I want my bun on the top of my head. Sometimes I want it in the back of my
What
head.
the fuck?
I want options.
But if you want options, you're not marriage material.
Entitled to that.
Right.
No.
Oh, you talking about chill. Listen, you ain't marriage material there. If you want your butt on the back, on the front, on the side, anything you look for a husband, nah, you gotta have your butt on steady.
Yo,
with
I'm
that
going to tell y'all
crown.
something
No,
right
I'm
now.
talking about my hairstyle.
Y'all want to know
You
something
talking about
else?
your hairstyle? I thought you was talking about sex, marriage,
I'm
and
talking about my
relationship.
hairstyle.
Yo,
But
let me
you want your butt on
Yo,
the side, you
hold
have it on the fucking side. If you want it on the back, you have your fucking
Yo,
butt on the
that's
back. I
another
thought you was
thing.
talking about a
While we on
man.
that topic, hold on. While we on that
No, but I
topic,
thought you was talking about a man now.
while we on that topic, I'm gonna tell y'all women what y'all doing wrong again. Since we
Why we
on that
gonna-
topic.
What about y'all doing something wrong? Fuck this shit. I'm tired of this shit. He's saying talking about what we doing wrong. What y'all doing wrong? What are y'all doing wrong? Y'all listen. Fuck all that. Where's the protection provided? Fuck your money.
Now that we're talking about
no, we ain't talking about
hairstyles.
nothing. Hairstyles, nothing. We
Now that
changed
we're
that.
talking about hairstyles, I want to address this topic too. We want to keep it 1,000.
Keep it a
Let's
million.
keep it all the way
We
to
can't
fuck
do 1,000. We
1,000.
gotta do a million.
All right.
We can't do 1,000.
All right.
1,000 is cheap money. Let's talk about a million. Y'all
That's
ready?
another reason why a lot of brothers are not committing to a lot of y'all young ladies
'Cause we
and
not
women out
submissive?
there. Because you know why?
I will submit quick.
A lot of y'all hollering, I want a real
Nigga.
man, I want a real man.
But
I
you
want
gotta be a real
man, I want a real
person.
man.
No, he about to say
But
something about weed.
your hair fake, your eyelashes fake, your nails fake, your body fake because you're wearing a girdle, squishing and pushing shit all kinds of
Can't
ways.
fucking breathe. I agree with you on
I
that.
want a real nigga, I want a real man, I want a real man, I want a real
No,
man.
talk about the eyelashes,
But
bro.
You
Yo,
got
bro.
slippers, you got slippers on your eyelashes. You look like you're sleeping on the goddamn time.
Yo,
Your
bro.
eyelashes weigh 2 pounds.
Yo, bro.
Who got them biggest
bro.
eyelashes on TV?
Look like
Bro,
you
Snuff
got
Love
your
against some
ass.
Sesame
Yes.
Street.
Eyelashes on.
He got the big
Now, I'm
shit.
gonna say this.
Yo, bro, talk about the pillow ass, though. Talk about the pillow ass. They got
I'm just
pillows in their
being- I'm
ass.
Can we
I'll
grab
be
this
with
caller
y'all.
quick? Can we grab this caller?
We can do whatever we want to do.
Go ahead, caller. What's good?
Grab a caller.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Queen. What's going on? What happened, babes? What we
So
doing?
I agree a lot of what all you guys are saying. I've only tuned in about 20 minutes ago or so, but being that I'm a divorced woman, I was married very young. What I came to realize, and I realize this now, dating, being engaged again, is that people don't respect the sanctity of marriage anymore.
Most definitely.
Yes.
Right.
And, like, I personally, I was raised that, you know, you don't speak on nobody's marriage. If my girlfriend comes to me complaining about her husband, I'm going to talk to my girlfriend about what she can do for herself,
To make it
how
better.
she could have responded differently,
go.
or did she respond correctly? But I'm never going to speak bad against her husband. I'm never going to
Come on now.
promote a divorce. I'm going to talk to her about self.
That's right,
Right.
Queen. That's
That's
right,
right.
Queen.
Don't respect that these days, and they're always looking for the way out.
You're right,
you go.
Queen.
And then with this era of the side bitch and the side nigga,
That's right.
it's like you don't want to keep your relationship. I'm private with my relationship, but you know when you see him, you see me.
Come on, Queen. That's right. Talk
Depending
your
on the
shit.
public platform, people are quick to try to jump in your man's back pocket or your woman's back pocket, like, oh, I didn't know you're out there seeing, you're out there dating. You know, because like you said, the courtship is dead. People don't know how to court. They're only interested when they see somebody else is
Facts.
interested, or somebody else, you're walking in the light with somebody
Yeah,
else.
she's
Now
talking
they want to,
right.
you know, ride your coattails and stuff like that. But there's just so much confusion, so much disconnect in regards to keeping unions intact.
You
It is
absolutely right,
sad.
Queen.
It is
Yeah.
really sad.
What is her name?
What's your name, dear?
Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Alika.
Queen Alika, you're absolutely right.
You're
You're absolutely right.
Alika, I'm gonna
That's
tell
why
you
we got to
this.
go back to where we came from.
I'm
know what I'm saying? As far as, learning how to be committed again and, you know what I'm saying, being equally yoked. You're absolutely right.
Alika, I'll say this to you, girl. I'm listening to you, and I'm listening to where you coming from, your perspective, and your only mistake was that you got married too young. You're going to find you another husband,
Most definitely.
You're well balanced.
Oh, no, I'm on my way. Come June 22nd next year, I'll
Come
be
on
here.
now. Yo, can we get some tickets, though? Can we get some tickets? Can we be there, baby girl? We want to support you, queen. What happened?
What happened?
So what I'm saying is like in this journey, and I had to find me again after my divorce.
Boom.
And I'm not built the way I was before that marriage.
That's real.
And I was full on in that marriage. You couldn't tell me nothing about my
Come on
husband.
now.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if you was his mama or anybody. That was my husband. You see what I'm saying? Even the side bitches that came out the woodwork, I was like, listen, that is my. You don't think that you tell me anything I don't know about him? Yes, Sally must. But I had to let it go because he was not being my husband anymore. You see what I'm saying?
Now.
So I was just like, I did all that I could do, and it ran its course. So going from that into this next phase of my life, I had to learn me. And I knew what I did not want, but I had to acknowledge myself what I did wrong in my marriage too. For
Give
it
us
to
up. Give us some. Show us some love. Show us some love. Yes.
Acknowledge yourself.
Most definitely.
Make nobody else happy if you're not happy with your goddamn.
Most definitely.
I think happiness is really
Thank you, dear, for calling, all right?
a personal thing. I mean,
That's
even
what yourself.
All right,
Thank you, nigga.
thank you.
Appreciate
it's
you.
a personal thing. I think you can never make anybody happy.
You got to make you happy.
I think it's an individual choice to make yourself happy.
Come on
What
now.
I'm saying is, once you're happy and that person's happy within themselves, you can join your happiness. But I don't think anybody can make another person happy.
Come on now.
Yo, let me
You
say
talking
this.
right.
Because I personally control my personal emotion. Like, you can't personally make me happy. I have to feel that
Come on
within
now.
myself. And a person, like you said, fake it till you make it. A person can fake happiness to appease you. But that
Right.
doesn't necessarily mean
They're
they're
happy.
So
Right.
everyone's responsible for their own personal happiness.
Facts.
That's the only thing I'm going to disagree with you on.
Give her
right
love.
now.
You listen to me.
Give her love.
Listen to me.
That's a fact right there. That's true.
If you're in a relationship and you're dealing with past demons and stuff that you had to deal with in your childhood, you bringing baggage from your childhood
Baggage
to
in
that
the
marriage.
relationship.
See, this is all I'm trying to tell you right now. You can sit there and act like I'm trying to be happy within myself. That's why I can make something. That's a bunch of bullshit.
No, but that's still
a lot of
that's
women.
Still hold on.
Hold on, caller.
Hold on. Is the caller? We got a caller?
Yeah. You want to take him or you want to
Yeah,
Nah, take the caller. We always
Go
have
ahead,
to call.
go ahead, caller. What's going on?
Hi, y'all. I just called to say hi to my boo, Shay. I love you, boo. This Shay.
What up, Shay? Yeah, baby girl. You
Wait,
know how we doing it,
what the
Shay. I
fuck
love you
just
too,
happened?
babes.
What the fuck is going on? Is this a shout out?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's a love on Shay.
Baby
Yo, Shay, I
Shay.
love you, baby girl. You already know how we doing, you know? One hill, one love. One love, one
Yeah.
generation. You know how we doing this?
Are you
Each one
shitting
teach
me? You got to be
Congratulations.
I can't call and say hi to my boo.
Okay, say hi to your boo. Matter of fact, say hi to your boo.
All right.
Say hi
All
to
right.
her.
Hi, Shay. I love you. Good night.
I love you too, Shay. You know how we do,
Congratulations.
baby.
You played
All
yourself.
positive, no
Yes.
negative. Let's grow.
Yo,
All right.
Love you,
Okay.
baby.
Good
Tell the
night,
kids,
y'all.
tell the kids I said good night. Get them a kiss for me.
What the fuck?
yo, let's keep.
Hold on. Hold on. We was flowing and then we had to stop for a fucking shout out. Yo.
She really?
Yo, Rob. Man.
Yes, sir.
You better know it till you snow it.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Oh, he done crossed his arm now. Oh, shit.
I'm a
That's
quote.
my bro. I love my bro.
Yeah,
Man,
bro
he
doing his
crazy.
thing.
Yeah,
Man's
bro
doing his thing. No,
Go ahead, bro.
he doing his thing.
And he talking right.
I'm talking right.
Shout out.
Yo, I'm gonna quote a line that my mother said to me
Oh, shit.
a very
Okay.
long time ago, and I never forgot it because she was absolutely correct.
Okay.
My mother said, "We as black people are colorblind." I said, "Ma,
absolutely right. I
what are you talking about, Ma? I'm telling you about rocky road in my relationship. You talking about being colorblind? I ain't married. I don't talk about no white woman and that." She said, "No, because in relationships and marriages, when we about to get into a marriage, we have red lights. There are red flags, but we choose not to see the red and everything be green and we just want to go forward. We see the yellow saying slow down, caution. We don't want to see it. And then what happens? We get into a full 3-car pile-up accident and now somebody paralyzed in the relationship.
No, you're absolutely right.
There's no better way I can put that. I quote that from my mama. Somebody's dead or paralyzed. But most of the time, you can never let a relationship dead you. So it paralyzes you to the point where you're stuck. You don't want to leave. You're scared to leave. You're scared to change. You don't know what might happen. You've seen the red flags. And you supposed to been got out this relationship, but you thought you can change him. You thought you can make it better.
And that's
you
same thing
thought you can mold him or her into what you wanted. And that's the problem. And now, I'm up here to tell the truth.
Come on, talk your shit.
Rob, you called me to come up here to tell the truth, Rob.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Majesty,
sir.
talk your shit.
Yes, sir.
Talk what you need to talk.
So now,
talk what's on your spirit. Come on, let's get crazy.
That's the problem with a lot of us, man. We cannot.
We need a collection plate. We need a collection plate.
We cannot change people. People are who the fuck they are.
You can only change yourself.
That person has to want to change themselves.
Come on now.
And first and most and foremost, admit that there's a problem that needs to be changed.
Can you get like 3 more? Can you get 3 more? Be crazy.
I need 7 bombs. Be flex today. I need 7 bombs.
Seven.
Funk Master Rob. I need some bombs.
All day. What happened?
Now, when y'all women, I got some more things I want to say.
Let me grab this caller.
Grab the caller. Always get the caller.
Caller, go ahead.
I'm talking about relationship. I'll tell you, but I'm giving you a man's perspective.
Going in. What up, Rob? Hey, college girl. This is Zanetta.
Hey, Zanetta.
Zanetta, what up, Zanetta?
What up, Zanetta?
What's up? What's up? Matt used to cut my hair long ago when they was in Care Prairie.
I love her. Shout out, Queen. Shout out, Queen.
But I just wanted to kind of piggyback. Well, Matt is absolutely right. You can't be nobody but yourself, right? And I just wanted to speak on the women that are out there that are looking for. I mean, homegirl that's there. I forgot your name. I'm so sorry. What's your name? The guest, the first one that was on.
Oh, Bella.
Bella.
My name Bella.
You were speaking about, he who findeth a wife findeth a good thing. Mm-hmm. And sometimes we, Mad said also that we give wife privileges. We treat boyfriends like they're our husbands already. Mm-hmm.
And
you can't give them that treatment, right?
Queen, you absolutely right. That's why as us being queens, we have to identify ourselves. We have to
exactly.
find ourselves.
We gotta have self-worth. We gotta have self-worth. But sometimes, and just speaking from somebody who's been there, who didn't see themselves as the queen that they are today, because I was married too, right? And I was with this man for 16 years. Uh-huh. And the day before I married that man, God told me not to.
Come on now.
But I was on a mission. My goal was I moved from one state to another because he asked me to. I came back to Connecticut, and I'm like, okay, God, I'm going to make this man my husband. I'm going to let him be my husband. He want me to be his wife. This is what I want. And being disobedient to God caused a whole bunch of stuff. I went through so many things because I was disobedient. So, yes, it says he who finds a wife finds a good thing, but we have to have self-worth. We have to check in so many times with God to make sure.
He gonna give you some love for that one. She needs father.
Yeah, we got
give her love for that.
We got to make sure that that's the man that God has sent for us. Because if he's not equally yoked with you, and he's not who God has for you, it's going to fail because God is not in it.
Come on, Queen.
This man,
every time,
and I gave my all to him, just like the previous caller was saying. She's like, you couldn't tell me nothing about my husband. That was my husband. His mother could talk about him, his grandmother, his cousins, whatever it was. That was my husband, and you better not put your mouth on my husband. But at the end of the day, because God told me not to marry him,
now you disobey God.
I had to go through, and he ended up sexually abusing our child.
See,
come on, talk your shit. Now.
We get on that too.
For women who out there who are afraid of being alone,
that's right.
Who's looking for a husband,
that's right.
Let him find you and let God.
Come on,
that's right.
Yo,
let go and let God.
Yo, give her 3 bombs.
Let go and let God.
Listen, yo, Queen.
Exactly.
Queen, you know what it is? You know what it is, Queen? You a virtuous woman. And the king haven't found you, even though you thought that was the king, and he was not the right king. You get what I'm saying? He haven't found you. Your king soon come because you a virtuous woman. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
You doing the right thing. Trust that.
But But let me tell you this though, I'm gonna be 100. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, right?
Keep it above.
I knew he wasn't. I was so in love with him.
See? Flag.
I knew
She
he wasn't
knew.
the one.
She knew.
I just went against the grain.
She knew.
Yes.
Women know.
I knew he wasn't the one. We know.
They know.
But he's not the one.
it.
They know. I just want to go sit up here and play games and say the politically correct thing. I'm telling the truth up here, man.
Exactly. Because you got children by him. You think it's the right thing to do.
Come
You're
on.
safe.
Yes.
So you're trying to save face so you don't look like you out there looking crazy, sinning and all that.
Nah.
So you like this, do what you do.
Yes.
But that's all I wanted to say. I'm just saying, we have to have self-worth. So we have to really evaluate our situation and not just jump into no marriage
There
just
you
because
go.
Absolutely right,
it's
Queen.
marriage.
Yo, and I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm going to tell you something right now. That's why a lot of marriages don't work, because God is not in their marriages.
There you go. Exactly.
People don't put God in there.
No, they don't even put him in the beginning, the middle, or the end.
Couples don't go to church together. They don't bring their kids together. I ain't say go every Sunday, but occasionally you got to go there and get some prayer.
Exactly.
You got to go there.
And put some praise on it.
Elders in church can give
prayer
you.
and put some praise on
Elders in church.
All right, Zanetta.
Elders in church can give you what Google can't give
All
you.
right.
Google can't give you some things that the elders can give you.
There you go.
I'm sorry. You got to go to some old people that been through some things. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. It ain't just started men cheating on their damn wives and all that. This shit been going on forever. It's just that men was more respectful about it. It wasn't out there in the open. Then the wives knew.
Easy.
Yo, I'm telling you the truth. The wives knew. The wives knew, but they said as long as he taking care of these kids, this home,
And he not
I don't
bringing
know
me
what's
back
going
no
on.
disease.
I'm still going to be loyal to
still
my
gonna be loyal to
husband.
him.
I'm telling you the truth. Pause. Go ahead.
Question. So is that
Hello?
does that make
Hold
it
on.
right?
No, it's not
Don't
right.
make it right.
No, but I just said it
But
was more
men have more
tolerance back
morals.
then than it is right now. The women are not. Let me explain something to you right now, and I'm gonna say this. This is another reason why relationships and stuff is not lasting these days. Because you know why? The reason why is because we don't put God in it first and foremost. Because it's some things that you might overlook when you go to God and you go, yo, you know what, man? We just don't listen. We'll go try to ask somebody, but we don't listen.
Can I say something to you that's so funny? I just want to piggyback off of you. The funny stuff that you just said, right? One, we don't listen. Two, we ask for the signs.
And he give them and you don't listen.
Heavenly Father, if he's the right one, make the sun shine and make the rainbow come over the sun. If he's not the right one, make it rain. We're not looking for the actual sign. What we're looking for is that physical aspect. Soon as he show us the freaking sun with the rainbow, we want to run from the sun and the rainbow. But soon as it start raining, we stop. We want to be there. Nah, nigga, I want you to keep me sheltered. Next, go ahead, bro.
Yo, can we get this caller?
Yeah, get that caller.
Caller, what's good? Talk to
We
us.
always want callers, man.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, so I had a question. I just wanted to know, where is the married woman so we can get her point of view? Because we keep getting the married male.
There you
point
go.
of view.
There you go.
But what about
I said the same
women?
thing.
There's two different types of point of view when it comes to being married. Because like
That's
you
true.
got the male point of view, you got Matt giving his point of view
I
on
agree.
marriage. But where's the woman that giving her point of view?
Well,
on
bring your ass up here.
marriage?
Get in your car and bring your ass up
You
here.
come up
No,
here,
I wasn't
Queen.
invited-
You
I
come
wasn't
up here.
invited on the
Queen,
show.
if you hold on, let me answer.
Okay.
Queen, let me answer you right quick, all right? Queen, this is Bella talking.
All right.
Are you married, Queen?
Yes, I've been married for 10 years.
So
yes,
please
I
come
am
up
married.
here so you can instruct me because I'm single. And I'm ready to mingle with a husband.
I just want to know where the female point of view
No, the bride is not here.
Well, all right, I'm gonna give you the female's perspective.
No,
from the
you
man.
can't, because you don't know how a female feels and what a female thinks. What
Yeah.
happened?
Whoa.
Let her finish. Say it again, sister.
So when y'all came about having this show, a married female come on too to give her perspective of it, because the way a man feel about the marriage may not be the same way the woman feel about the marriage.
That's facts, Queen.
That is
Queen,
facts.
that's facts. Throw some love on name.
That's
Throw some
facts.
love on name.
But I just want to reiterate. I didn't come up here. I came up here to tell women what they're doing wrong in men's eyes.
And I want to be here to tell you what men is doing in women's eyes wrong.
Right.
I'm just saying, where's the woman that?
I agree.
Her point, because we're getting your point of view
I agree
as
with
a
you.
married male.
But
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying the stuff that you're saying is wrong,
Right.
or whatever the case may be.
Right.
But where's the married woman at?
Queen,
You're right.
so you
She
hold
right.
on.
We need that.
brother.
Hold on. What's
brother.
your name? What's your name?
What's her name? DeShellis, hold on.
Can you come up here?
Hold on,
Because
bro.
we can part 2 this if you want to come on next week.
Yeah, Queen. Can we continue this while you come up here and I sit in the background on the side and I'll take your advice since you married? So I am searching. I want a husband. I ain't looking for one. I just want to sit here and listen to what you.
I'm just saying, y'all came up with the show.
No, but that's dope though.
A woman ain't gonna tell you how to find a husband. A man is.
No, ain't nobody.
A woman ain't gonna tell you how to find a husband. A man is.
A man can tell you how to find a husband, but a woman can elaborate on you.
Right.
Right.
Well, get her number and call her. Get her number and call her. Right now, we on the air.
What's your number? You wanna text me?
I was gonna say y'all going crazy in these comments.
So can
we hear the comments?
Yo, Queen, hold on. I want to hear her. Yo, Queen, can you please call me at 1347?
I told Rob I was minding my business for 2018.
Nah, man.
Queen.
We want to hear the comments, please.
Yes.
Queen, you want to come up here because you most definitely welcome. You can come up here and give your womanly advice of your experience of marriage.
Well, see,
and I think that'll be great.
Hold on.
Here's the thing.
Listen to the caller.
What'd you say?
I really don't have no advice to give to another woman because
you married. You got all the advice,
my
baby.
marriage not be the same as
married.
what you going through in your marriage. You know
Baby.
what I'm saying? Only thing we can talk and give like situations.
All right, we're about to call Cleo right now. We love you. Hang up. You done. What is she talking about?
I can tell you.
Yeah, but you ain't coming up here. Rob, Bomb. Show love.
I'm trying to answer the question.
What'd you say, sister?
I said she asked me to come up here to give advice, and I said every woman, I wouldn't be able to come on the show and give anybody advice because every marriage is different.
No, but you can give advice. You know why? Because you're married. You're married. As long as you're married, you can most. No, listen, Queen.
She said, Queen.
Queen, I'm not coming at you.
Huh?
Queen, could you let me answer the question?
You so angry. What happened? Queen, why you so hostile? I'm just saying, Queen. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to answer the question, but you keep talking.
No, you said you can't come up here, so a conversation
The
done.
liquor is setting in.
You're married. We looking for married people that can
Rob,
come up
this
here
is why you
and
shouldn't
have
give
a
the
marriage
guest
conversation.
liquor on the show.
Like, so what happened, babe? I still love you, Queen. Nothing happens,
I can't hear you because you keep talking. I can't answer your question.
Cause we asked you to come. You said you married, right? We looking for
Yes, I did
somebody
say
that's
I
gonna
was
come
married.
up here that's married material as a woman and that's married and went through the vows and went through the Most High and stand up in front of the Most High to come up here to give womanly married results. Cause you came at my brother and you said the only male you hearing
I didn't come
that's
at
married.
your brother. I just asked where was the married woman.
That's all she said was where was the married
woman.
She's talking about on the show.
I didn't come up here. I didn't come up to get at your brother. I just asked.
No, I know,
because
Stan.
we're hearing his point
She
of
did.
view.
She
He's
said, "Where's the married
married 13
I know, and
years.
she should be the
We're
married woman
hearing
that
his
come on the
point
show.
of-
That's what I'm saying.
I want to hear some of the comments, man, please.
All right,
right, we
sister
love
girl.
you, Queen.
If you want to come on, just inbox me. We can make that happen,
I
all
don't care
right?
somebody coming at my
That'd be
neck. I love that shit.
I said,
Oh, I thought somebody was coming at my neck. I'm like, I love this
I
shit.
can't really answer your question because your queen Jessica got in the back keep yelling like. I can't answer your question 'cause she keep yelling.
Listen, honey boo boo baba. Let me tell you something, my love, all right, Queen? You married. My thing is, I'm not trying to insult you or try to
you're
confront
not
you.
married because look how loud and
I'm
shit
not
you
trying
are.
to
Be
insult
quiet.
you, and I'm not
I'm trying to
listen.
answer a question.
All
You
right,
just keep
Queen.
running
The
your
question
mouth.
is over. The question was, is you coming up here because you're married or not?
See,
No,
she don't.
I'm not
She
We don't
don't.
want no
coming up here.
violence.
I
We don't
asked
want
the
no
question.
drama.
See, every potential
Whatever.
husband she had
What
thought he
I'm-
was about to get stabbed when you talk like that. That's why he left. He thought you was about to stab him. You're talking like that.
all right,
All right,
sister girl.
You're getting violent, girl.
No, she came for me.
No, she didn't.
No, I was telling her, we trying to figure out since she's married.
Yo.
Since she's married, right?
Y'all
Listen,
are
this is my thing. Since she's married and you have marital experience, why you cannot come on the show? You know what I'm saying?
Take that caller.
Hello.
Hello, caller. Go ahead, caller.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are
I'm
you?
away today. I'm away today. Calm down a little bit.
Okay. Talk to us.
Okay. Well, what I wanted to say is the sister asked a question that what is it to be married? The first thing that I would like to say is that women need to do in order to get a husband is to humble themselves. That's my advice. A lot of
Give her
women
love.
today are more
She need
about independence. I don't need a man. I don't need this.
She's right.
Sometimes they just need to be submissive.
She's
Women
right.
today are not submissive.
She's right.
And being submissive does not make you weak.
She's right. She's right.
That's
Yeah.
not a weak
She's
thing.
right.
What's
The
her
only
name?
thing.
At the end of the day, Eve was created for Adam, not
Come
the
on,
other
baby.
way around.
What's her name?
What's your name, dear?
My name's Christina.
No, oh, Queen Christina, yeah.
I'm sorry. What happened? What the fuck happened just now?
You let her open the Douce. That's what the fuck happened, right? You let her crack the fucking Douce, right? Jesus Christ.
I just feel that, if more women would be more submissive and let a man lead and let him be a man, it would be a lot better.
Well,
Most
it
definitely.
would. And the women that are submissive, they submissive to the wrong man. That's the problem.
That's true.
No, that's absolutely true. Very much so. There's women out here that we're being submissive to the wrong guys, being taken advantage, and then by the time we get to the next guy, we don't want to be submissive. We want to be independent.
Yo, that's true.
That's facts.
So instead of just sleeping around like y'all was saying, just giving your coochie to anybody and anybody,
Thinking
you
he
should
gonna marry.
fuck who you're dealing with instead of giving it up. Like, go back to how it used to be.
Yes,
like, everybody's
she
so
right.
worried about
every
everything. Go
every
back to
chick,
the way it used
every
to be.
woman that never let me even finger pop her or
Yes.
get a kiss, I
Yo.
chased her down
Yes,
to the
queen.
end of her grave. The longer she ain't give me no ass, the longer I chased her and wanted her.
Most
I said, yo,
definitely.
this is the one. She the one, because even if she lying and acting right now, it's been 7 months and I worked too hard. I'm not.
Right.
She stuck with me.
I'm trying to invest in that one.
Tashana Gripper wants to know, Bella. She said, ask her what recontinue mean and what's the name of her book.
Oh,
Recontinue.
shit.
Oh, my book is not a recontinue, but it will be a recontinue. This is my first book that I'm coming out now, and it's called The Little Black Girl from Brooklyn.
Okay.
Thank you, caller.
Thank you.
All right.
She was trying to play you because there's no
I
such
know.
word as
No.
recontinue.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead, caller.
I know,
Who's
that's
this?
I'm gonna give up Recontinue book, Volume 2. What happened?
What's up, Rob?
Yeah, recontinue that.
Hold on
Next.
for a minute, please.
What we doing?
Y'all
Some
going
viewers
in.
may find the following video disturbing.
going in.
Your discretion is
What happened?
advised.
Recontinue. Don't come for me.
Y'all going in,
Yeah,
but
no,
the
she
one
did. I
thing,
put that.
Yo, go ahead, caller.
the one thing I haven't heard anybody speak on is what is the purpose of marriage?
The purpose
I
of
want to hear
marriage?
that. Yeah, what is?
Can I speak
the
on that?
purpose of
Since,
marriage?
since me and Rob, the only married guys in the room,
Okay.
I can't speak on everyone else's purpose.
But speak on your purpose.
My purpose of marriage is to have a long time committed lifetime friend and partner to help me through my trials, tribulations, and downfalls in life, and it gets reciprocated as well. We all come into this world needing help. We're all going to go out needing help. So that is the purpose of marriage, having a union with somebody to help each other grow, to continue to help each other nurture one another, to health, prosperity,
Come on
and
now.
most importantly, the blessings that come from loving one
on
another,
now.
raising them
Real quick
children.
question, real quick
That's
question,
facts.
because I've also heard. Now I'm not married, so So I'm just gonna say based on what I heard. Okay, I heard that marriage is also a business, like in terms of.
You talk to the wrong person.
Wait, listen.
Wait, let her talk. Let her get her stuff out.
Because when you get married and you make a lifelong commitment with the person, you're investing your lifelong time with the person. You guys are investing towards your future. So this is what I've been told, that marriage is to be looked at as your life partner, which I agree with you on the life partner thing, but I'm asking.
As a business, it's never going to work.
So marriage as a business is ruled out.
It's never going to work. Ever. You
'Cause
let
you can never
sex,
mix,
money,
you can
all.
never mix business. You
Never.
No, sister, Queen.
It's
Queen,
never
to
gonna
be
work.
honest with you, one thing I know about
Hold on,
relationships.
go ahead, call. I'm sorry.
While y'all going in, this is my reason for asking.
Okay.
My purpose for marriage was to build for my children. When you are not married and you just have a baby by someone,
there you go.
When it comes down to, my father is in Young New Haven Hospital dying of cancer right now.
We'll pray for you, my love.
His longtime girlfriend
Sorry to
of
hear that.
35 years,
She can't make any decisions for him.
Nothing.
She can't make any decisions for him.
Nothing.
Everything has to be done by me and my brother.
The kids.
Being boyfriend and girlfriend is totally different from being in a marriage. This is about legacy.
That's right.
My children, I am married. I'm going through a divorce right now. However, my children have their father's last name. They are Gary. You understand? They don't have my last name. This is a legacy that will carry on. I want my daughter to look at me and say, don't just be a baby mother. Be a wife.
That's
be
right.
Wife material. Carry yourself to be a wife.
That's right.
The reason that I was married, and it may seem for the wrong reasons, but it was for a legacy. I didn't just want to be another baby mother.
Right.
And the reason that he married me is because I saved his life. During a robbery, somebody put a gun to our head. I wrapped myself
So
around
you was his
him,
savior. God
and they
was it.
beat the shit out of me, and I saved his life.
You
the next day, he proposed to me. We got married at City Hall. That may have been the wrong reason. But at the same time, that legacy that I wanted, whether I'm getting divorced or not, it's still going to carry on.
You know
because
what?
I need
No.
my sons
That's
to
not.
know
That's not what she getting
you
at.
marry
That's not what she getting
that
at.
girl that you impregnate, you marry her. You don't just make her a baby mother. You marry her. You carry on your Garrett name. You know?
Queen, I get it.
I really want to say something. I just got something to say to the caller. Okay, I get it. I love the fact that you got married to your kid's father, but my question is, like, to get to the point of divorce, right, there had to be strife in the marriage. So, I mean, that's the only thing that's the observation that I'm gathering, because you're getting divorced. So, what legacy is being left to your children? Because if they grew up in strife, is that really a legacy? Are you saying to your daughter, you know what, as long as he marries you, this is the value that you should have, regardless
this is
if
what
it's
you
a
have
good
to.
or a bad
This
thing?
is what you have to understand. Everyone grows up different. I grew up in a military family where my father left for Korea for 5 years, and when he came back, he still had a home. My mother wasn't out there running the streets. She wasn't. My father was out there doing whatever. I watched my mom.
When my father came to America,
it wasn't so much about her staying. It was about her raising her children. She didn't really care what my father did. As long as my brothers and my sisters, as long as all of us were straight, she didn't really care.
So
and
isn't
that's
that
the thing with me.
borderlining dysfunction? I mean, like, I'm
I didn't.
asking. I mean,
in my family, it wasn't dysfunction. It was just military. My father's gone, he's stationed wherever. In my relationship, it wasn't so much dysfunction. It was financial. I'm the breadwinner. He's not, doing what he's supposed to do. I can't deal with it anymore. I'm too strong.
So you know what, Queen, my love.
I can't deal with it.
Queen. You know what, my love? I want to ask you one simple question. No judgment zone. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Did you find yourself?
Yeah, I'm good now.
No. I'm not asking that. Did you find yourself, your inner self? Did you find who you are, your value, your worth as a queen? Did you find that?
That's been found. Who I am and what I wanted has been found. I just attached myself to the wrong thing.
And that
got
happens.
distracted.
That happens. As long as
I attached myself to the wrong thing for the wrong reasons, and I got sidetracked. Now I'm getting back on track.
Come
and
on
that's
now.
where I'm supposed to be.
Right, exactly.
But I just want people to know that when you get married, it's more than a business. It's more than love.
right.
You got children that depend on you.
That's right.
You got people that are around you looking at your situation.
That's
like,
facts.
oh, I want to be married, but they got to understand it's more than just walking down the aisle. It's
Come
more
on now.
than just saying that you married. It's more than that. You
Queen,
gotta
you
be
absolutely
really willing
right.
to put in that work for your legacy, for your last name. Any man that's married, your sons, are they going to marry their baby mamas? Is your daughter going to be a baby mama? You got to know that this is about legacy and not just about.
And you know what, Queen? Queen. Let me hit you up, Queen. I like you, Queen. Let me hit you up with something, right, Queen? Check this out. I love how you put that, because let me say something. My oldest child, she's 20. She's here with me, but she's in the cut. She's 20. My middle child is 19. I'm not going to talk about my 10-year-old because That's, you know what I mean? She's 10. So she's not on the type of timing. Let me tell you something. I'm 38 years old with no grandkids. You hear me?
And that's, listen, my father told me if I had a baby young, that baby was going to be duct taped to my back. And I was going to be...
Everywhere you go, that baby going to go. If you going to go to the party, you better take your baby too.
You know, my family, they don't play that. But I need people out here to know that when you do get married, those vows are sacred.
Most definitely.
Those vows are sacred. It's not just some words that you say. I really meant till death do us part. He didn't. So
Most
therefore,
definitely.
I had to part.
Right.
You got to know what your purpose is before before you walk down that aisle. That's all I got to say. Know your purpose before you go walking down that aisle.
Facts.
Everybody want to be married.
Thanks for calling.
Take
We
care of
love you,
yourself.
Queen. Big up to you.
Everybody think they want to be married. People just love the idea of being, married.
being married.
But people don't want to put that work in. That shit take work, man. That shit takes fucking work.
Yeah.
People don't want to work. We lazy as fuck. That's the problem. I watch people that give away $1 million idea because he don't want to or she don't want to do the fucking work.
Come
or
on
tell
now.
somebody else they dream.
Talk about it.
Because they too lazy to do it.
Talk about
So
it.
I'm just saying, man, all that marriage shit sound good, but the shit take work. And anybody who been married for over umpteen years has been through a roller coaster fucking ride.
That's fact.
And the shit take work. And that's the glory of it. That once you get past the storm, it's some sunlight and the shit feels better because you know you worked through some shit. That's what makes it glorifying and makes it better.
What's good?
Yo, listen, Rob, your queen is leaning to the left.
See, they know you. They know you bent. They know she bent.
How am I leaning to the left?
They know she
Because I'm comfortable and I'm relaxed.
leaning to the left.
I'm comfortable and I'm relaxed. Like, listen, I'm comfortable and I'm relaxed, honey.
I want some order on the Raw Report. I called in for the bullpen. The queen is leaning to the left. She's to the show. This is not your show, queen. You will not be here next week. You're leaning. You had too much fucking juice.
Listen, I'm good. I'm good.
Dang.
Don't come for me. Listen.
She said you're out of line.
Listen, if you want to be treated like a queen, respect me as one. That's for number one. So we're going to get that out of the way. For number two, I move side to side. I move to side to side. That's what I do, okay?
You leaning.
I'm not leaning nowhere. You leaning. You leaning. What happened?
Your posture, when you first came on the show, you had your posture together. You had your posture right. Your posture is fucked up.
Why you focus on my posture? Where's your husband at? You focus on my posture. What are you doing? Like, yeah, how does go left?
See, this is the problem
How
with
does
us.
go left? You
We
press
too
with us
evil. We
people.
too mean as people.
Yeah, why you coming at me all crazy?
We
here to help
mean.
marriages.
We are mean
Don't
people.
come for me. But don't come for me, lady.
Listen, you won't even let me talk. You're over talking the caller. This is what I'm calling for. I'm calling for the bullpen. You're out of line.
All right, no. Well, how am I out of line? You coming for me for number one? When you call, then listen. You yelling and screaming, ma. Don't do that.
Represent yourself like a queen if you want to be addressed as one queen. Represent.
Look at you,
represent for a
breaking.
queen. Show us what a queen looks like. You're leaning, baby. You're leaning. You're
Listen.
calm down.
So if I'm leaning, make me straight. What happened? How you feeling?
Look at you to what happened. You're looking bad right now, queen. Get your shit together. I called in to tell you.
Really?
Now, get your shit together.
Damn.
I called in to tell you. Get your shit together.
And we trying to inspire your bitch ass because you probably ain't even married.
Well,
What happened?
We can't insult the callers.
Where's your man at? You know what I mean? I may not be married, but at least I got something. You know what I mean? At least I got a man. Like, what happened, boo? Don't come for me. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. Kiki, ha ha ha. What happened?
We said that this
Don't
was going to
come for
happen.
me.
Didn't we say this was
Yeah,
going to
this gonna happen. Don't come for me. Don't
Keep your
come for me.
composure. Just listen to the callers and keep your composure. Let them come for us.
I'm
We
trying
do
to
this.
stay humble.
Go ahead, caller.
I'm being attacked, Rob. I'm being attacked.
And I feel like I'm being attacked too. So if you calling
She
for
said I'm
marriage
being
advice or
attacked.
whatever the case may be, do you? What happened?
Listen, your queen is more like a tiger. She's out of control. Give her a paper towel. Give her a water. Let her calm herself down. Let Kiki D take over for a little while. Let the queen go back in the background and sit down. We had enough of your shit. You're getting worked in the bullpen. We had enough of you.
So why don't you come up in the bullpen and show me what you got? What you talking? Ha ha ha, yeah. Come on. Don't come for me. Come on, come up in the bullpen. Come up in the bullpen and talk. Come up in the bullpen, my love. and talk
No
your
violence.
shit.
See, black folk are
Come up
violent.
in the bullpen and talk your shit, my
Listen,
love.
Martin Luther King, we as a people, we will
Yes,
not be
we stand
violent.
together. come up in the bullpen. How about that?
No problem.
We
Let's
want
get
your
back.
advice.
See, I'm gonna get back. Let me get back to why women.
Runner.
Why women? This is the problem. See, this is the problem. We're gonna get back to the topic.
Don't come for me.
I told y'all this gonna happen.
No, but it's good.
Yeah, we're gonna get back to this. I just want to say these few things. I still got a couple things I want to say to the women that wondering why they could probably find a man but can't hold on to him longer than a few months, a few weeks, a year maybe.
Okay.
All right. Now,
Talk
like I
your
was
shit.
saying earlier, Rob, we're gonna keep this real. We're gonna keep it all the way real. I'm about to go here. I gotta go here.
Go there.
I'm gonna tell you what we talk about in the barbershop all the time.
Go there.
This is barbershop babble.
Wait, brother. Let me get the collection plate. Let me get the collection plate.
Yeah, we need a collection
plate.
Now you ready?
Dance.
I'm gonna tell you.
All night.
I'm gonna tell you what a lot of guys don't like.
Okay.
A lot of guys don't like when women feel like they have to go have a weave or be in makeup every single day of their life. Let me elaborate before you react, before you get upset, before you get pissed.
Yeah, before you get pissed.
We men, listen to me now, because I'm passionate about what I'm saying, man. Y'all women want to know why? I'm going to tell you why. Let's take the caller. Let's take the
You
caller.
sure?
I'm positive.
Caller, go ahead.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
Hey.
Huh?
Can you hear me right? Can you hear me well?
Yeah, we can hear you awesome.
All right, this is Alexis calling. I'm calling because I've been trying to call into that comment that he said that after 6 months, when I said that I wasn't waiting for 6 months, and he said I wouldn't get married. But then again, it's kind of contradictory because he praised homegirl for fucking on the same night but still having a husband.
No, I didn't praise. Whoa.
Am I going to get married or what?
Whoa. Let me. No, listen.
Give the queen a shot. Get the queen a shot.
No,
One time.
that was funny though.
Listen, let me tell you something. I'm not waiting 6 months. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm not waiting 6 months to find out that a nigga got a bad dick. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So if I say I'm not going to wait, I'm not going to wait. That don't make me not ready for marriage or none of that. I'm not just going to do that.
I didn't say that you
So
wasn't.
what you got to say is I got to wait 6 months to find out if the dick good or not.
No. I didn't tell you to wait 6 months. Listen to what I'm
So
trying
what
to tell you. Listen,
so what you saying?
Hear me.
So
Listen,
am I going to get married or not?
baby girl, listen to me, baby girl.
Give us some love. Give us some
Listen
love.
to me, baby girl. Listen to me. All I'm saying is, if we use sex as the basis for getting married, a dick as a measurement of whether I should marry this, it's never going to work. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you.
No, that's not.
I hear what you're saying. Listen,
Listen,
I hear what you're saying. It's a young lady that called in and said she fucked on the first night. She's still with her husband. They got married. Everybody's situation is not the same. I'm not speaking from.
So why would you look me dead in my face and tell me I'm not going to get married? Because I said I wasn't waiting.
Yo,
that's contradictory.
listen what I'm trying to tell you.
Choose what real shit I want to talk about.
Yo, listen to me, man.
And that's not fair.
I could only tell you what us men.
It seemed as if, I'm listening to you, and I mean, you're making some really great points. I gotta give it to you.
Right.
Like I've been clutching this little bamboo choker all night because you've been making some really valid points. But you make it seem as if the woman is valued less.
Right.
And she is unable to get a husband. I know people.
Who said that?
No, because I'm not saying that's what you're inferring with some of the context and what you're stating. Because you're saying, well, you gotta wait 6 months because you're giving up the pussy too quick. I mean, so you're making it seem like a woman has less value if
Right.
she does certain things. And
Thank
that's
you.
And that's not cool because you know what? It's all about chemistry. I think,
Exactly.
and then you know,
Right.
and everybody that's married, like you said it, that there's a lot of people married that ain't with
This shit ain't right.
So let's put it out there. Don't make it seem like a woman because she doesn't have a husband doesn't have value.
Well,
Exactly.
those are not my words.
Exactly.
Wait, I'm just saying.
Thank you,
What
'cause
you
that's
infer-
how I
Right.
What you inferred,
That's
you
exactly how I
didn't
took
state that, but that was the inference I was getting.
Well,
Based on
Right.
some of
Well,
the-
I'm sorry you
based
got
on
that.
some of the
I'm
things
sorry.
that you
I'm
said.
sorry you got that. That's not what I'm trying to give off. I'm trying to give off different reasons to women's where they can evaluate themselves maybe a little differently and maybe damn, maybe
What
this
about
is
a man evaluating
maybe this-
himself?
Yo, a man gonna
The
be a
crap.
man. Listen what I'm trying to tell you. Only a woman knows how a man is gonna make them feel. This is what I'm trying to tell you. A man don't need much. We're not talking about. I'm up here telling secrets to the women about what we look at. in order to consider you a wife. The things that we look at that we might shy away from without you even knowing it. I'm giving secrets and little. It's shit up here I'm supposed to be saying.
That goes back to what you said. She could have told you that she's been waiting for 6 months, but still at the end of the day,
listen,
she got homeboy
you don't have to wait 6 months. I was just throwing a number out there. I was just throwing.
You can't say that.
Yo, I'm not saying you don't have to live.
He did say 4 to 6.
But I'm not giving you an exact number. You don't have to hang on my word. 6 months for me might not be 6 months for the next man. It might not be 6 months for you. I was just throwing some numbers out to tell women that you are moving too fast. I know women
giving her pussy away too fast.
Yo, it's not even about the pussy. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you.
Those was your words. You said she giving the pussy away too
But
fast.
y'all are giving the pussy away too quick.
Right, but I'm just but basically it's based on chemistry with the person, individual, because everybody's situation is different.
And you're absolutely right. And the dude that you gave that pussy with that nice chemistry gonna say, I wonder how many other niggas she had this chemistry with.
Well,
that's what we're gonna think in the back of our mind.
Men think that.
All men
Yes.
think that. No.
I'm up here to tell y'all what men think. I ain't up here to tell y'all what y'all think.
Thank you for calling in, caller.
Thank you.
This is the
Let it
problem.
queen.
See, thank you. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all what the problem
Wait,
is.
Hold on, I wanna address this comment real quick.
Please.
T. Crawley said, "Nah, y'all clown the natural sisters with the utmost disrespect. Y'all talk about hair being nappy, not being attractively done. Make up your mind."
Yeah, I want to go back to that.
I do agree.
Okay.
I do.
Okay, can I address that?
I agree with that.
Can I address that,
agree
please?
with
Because that's what we was talking about before we got interrupted. Now, let me just say this. All right? This is some real nigga shit right here. All right? Everybody ain't meant to be fucking natural. Simple as that. Everybody not meant to be natural.
You contradicting yourself.
Yo,
though. You
listen to me.
You making me worried.
Whoa, can I finish saying what I'm saying?
I am worried.
That's the problem. We don't listen to one another. Y'all just react off the first fucking statement, and I can't finish.
I'm listening.
Every woman is not meant to be natural. I get it. I dig it. I understand it. Every woman wants to be beautiful. I dig it. I understand that. So when you wear weaves and you wear makeup, you do this to enhance your beauty. That's understandable. But what I'm saying from a man's perspective, where we talk every day, what we talk about in the barbershop every day is, we don't want a woman who can't embrace who they really are. Once or twice a week, maybe. Once or twice a month,
That's
maybe.
understandable.
We don't want a woman where every time we run our fingers through your hair, it's threads and nets and beads. We don't even know who you are. Wait, can I finish? We don't even know who you are. We never saw you without you in your regular hair. Because we only see you after you come from the hairdresser feeling beautiful about yourself. No, we don't want to see the superficial you. We want to see the real you too, in case you get a sickness and you in the hospital and you're not able to make it to the hairdresser. We want to see you when you're not able to go to the bathroom and put on 17 pieces of foundation.
That's some shit. That's real.
We want to see who you are. I don't want to see this girl with the thick ass eyebrows every fucking day. Her shit thicker than mine. I don't want you to rub off on my white shirt every time I hug you and kiss you and show you love. I want to see you just with some lip gloss on, naturally popping.
Right.
That's it. That's all I'm saying.
I
We want the
respect
natural
it.
side of you too.
I respect it.
I agree.
But women feel like they gotta hide every
Who
day
they
they
are.
leave the house. Every single day.
But do you know why that standard of beauty has come?
Come on, man.
Do you know why women
Wakanda
feel?
forever. Wakanda forever.
Wakanda.
The most sexiest thing about a woman is they embrace who they are. That's the sexiest thing about a woman. You worry about what everybody think. You worry about what other women think about you. Everything is so critical. A man could be telling you, I love this like this. But you gonna change it anyway because you're not happy with it yourself. But the man that's trying to validate you is telling you like, look,
That's why
I
everything
love
comes
that
from
shit.
self-worth.
That's the problem. We
You
don't
gotta
know
be
our
happy
self-worth.
with you. You
You
gotta
will
be
never
happy
make
with
a man
you.
happy if you don't even know who the fuck you are. You scared to come
absolutely
out the
right.
house without makeup because of your blemishes and your
You're
dark
absolutely
circles
right.
around your eyes. You scared to
I
come
love
outside
the dark
without your
circles,
weave
no
on or
chocolate.
your piece because society tell you gotta have this or look like this. You scared. The most natural thing and beautiful thing is seeing a woman who her shit is nappy and she come out and she still look good because hair don't make her, it don't validate her.
She
She's
makes
still
her.
a queen
She
walking
makes
around
her.
without the makeup on.
She
It
makes her.
ain't what you wearing. It
It's
ain't
who
what
you
you
are.
look like. It's
It's
how
who
you
you are.
carry your fucking
That's
self.
right.
That
And until then,
sounds
you will never.
Wonderful.
It sounds
No,
good.
what I'm
That
saying
sounds
to you,
really
that
good.
sounds so
really good.
great.
However,
And I
nowadays,
appreciate it.
That's not how it is. Because let me tell you something. I rarely wear makeup. I wore makeup one time on this show, and that was on Valentine's Day. as for my hair, sometimes I do weave, sometimes I wear my hair out natural, sometimes I just throw a bun on like this, whatever I'm feeling. But my thing is this: the same guys that be crying they want to see their girlfriends natural and all this other stuff be the same ones that
leave you for a bitch with a weave.
Exactly.
And fake pussy.
Wear makeup
Yo, listen,
it's
not then you're doing something else wrong.
It's
not about the
pussy tucks.
Yo, listen, man. Listen.
And like ass shots and all that.
Listen, man. Yo, you could be J-Lo,
But you just
man.
gotta
A
find
nigga
the
cheat
one
on
that's
you.
right for you.
A nigga gonna cheat on you. He gonna cheat on you because he wants to fucking
cheat.
cheat. It ain't because you went and got the hairstyle he got. It ain't because you worked out at the gym like he wanted you to. He can go cheat on you with a raggedy ass bitch. It don't mean nothing. It's just because that's what he wanted to do. That's the nigga you chose to lay down with. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. All I'm saying is us as men, all we talk about is why every woman gotta be fake these days. Why everybody is hollering they want a real man, a real man, a real man, but we can't see a real woman.
These are box braids, so I don't know. I don't wear no makeup.
Like, how real do you
no
want
lipstick.
And I think a lot of times guys assume. It's crazy because me and one of my coworkers kind of got into a little disagreement about this because he said the exact same thing you said. He said, Coco, y'all girls always talking about, oh, y'all want real this, real that. He was like, but y'all always got on fake nails. He was like, see, you got fake nails. I said, Damien. I didn't even mean to say his name, but I was like, listen, these are my real nails just with acrylic over it.
He just using nails
You're assuming, no, but that's the thing. A lot of times y'all assume stuff.
Yo,
and
it's not that way.
Exactly. And my thing is this, whether my hair is out naturally or whether I have a weave on, that should not matter.
Define
if you like me
who
as
I
a
am.
person.
Yo,
exactly. That's true.
Are you not hearing what I'm
hearing?
Y'all missing
I'm hearing everything.
All I'm saying is, you have women that live and die by making the Koreans and the Italians rich. That's all I'm saying. They're billionaires behind black folk imperfections. They are billionaires sending their kids to school off of black people's fears and imperfections of themselves.
Where did that come from, though? Like, where? Because I mean,
it's self-taught.
No, it's self-taught. But I mean, you're giving us you're giving us what
society,
right? Society deemed that. So where did all the women all of a sudden? Because I mean, it was recent, as in the last 10 to 20 years, when women decided getting all these ass shots and all these and being and bleaching their skin and changing their appearance. This wasn't happening in the 80s and the 90s because what happened was black men, because black women, we had to start competing for attention.
See, that's where you're wrong.
I mean, that's where you're wrong.
Do got
I'm
a
black
point.
woman, so you
right?
can't
You
tell
can't
me
how a black woman feel.
Just like a black woman,
she has a point.
Just like we can't tell a man, we can't. Just like as a woman, I can't tell you what a man is looking for. You cannot tell me
what a woman is looking for.
What a woman has to contend with out in society, especially being a black woman.
Come on now.
You can't tell me what it's like being out here in the society because you know what?
Yes, I
can
can
tell you.
No, you can't. You're not a woman.
You're not a woman.
You're not a woman.
Yo, this is wait. You know
you're
what?
a man.
Yo, you know what's funny about this? You know what's funny about this? You want to hear this funny? This is the funniest shit ever, Rob.
What's that?
I'm sitting here listening to these women telling us, you can't because you're not a woman. You can't because you're not a woman. The same shit we tell y'all when y'all trying to raise a little fucking nigga and y'all talking about I'm his mother and his father. I'm his mother and his father. He don't need his daddy.
No,
his daddy.
That's what she's saying. Hold on, she's saying that, so humble yourself. She said that.
I said we cannot tell you how to be a man.
She said that.
I said that. I can't tell you how to be
She's
a black
speaking
man.
facts.
I can't. I've never walked in the skin of a black man to know what your experience is like. So you cannot walk in the skin of a black woman and tell me what my
experience is like. That's right. Give us some love.
You can't say that because at the end of the day, you say natural, and a lot of black women are natural.
Right.
And I'm glad that more of our brothers are more open and accepting
of
that natural beauty. But that was not the standard about 5-10 years ago.
Right.
You was called nappy-headed. You was called ugly. You was called African bambata. Whatever derogatory name they can stigmatize and attach to you was associated with that.
This all goes back to you being comfortable with who you are within yourself.
But you want to know why women started getting into wanting to raise the bar of beauty? It's because we started feeling like we had to compete. We got more competitive because we weren't being seen for our real natural beauty. Now I respect
you wasn't with a real man.
Listen,
that's not true.
You never been with a real man.
I'm saying me as a woman, I never had a problem with it. But what I'm saying is that I respect the fact that you do respect the naturalness in a woman,
right?
And I appreciate that. But when you hear look through the news feeds, look through all of the social media.
That's the problem. You're looking at the wrong stuff.
I get it, but this is the society in which we live in.
No. See, that's the problem is right now is you letting society dictate to you what you're supposed to.
I'm saying this is the society that we're living in.
I'm telling you from a man's perspective, from other men, what we talk about. We embrace y'all wanting to be beautiful. You can enhance. You can get a weave. You can get your nails done. All we're saying is you do it every week like clockwork. You live and die by it. To the point we don't even know who the fuck you are.
Hold on,
I'm trying to
Let's go,
comment
caller.
on this young king.
Okay.
Saying a woman can't get a man. Because we wear too much makeup.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said that men.
Can you listen to me for a
Let
minute?
Queen talk her shit. Talk your shit, Queen. What happened?
No, I'm not talking no shit, baby.
Nah, it's real though. It's real. When I say talk your shit, don't take it.
Can I talk to you?
Don't take it no way when I say talk your shit.
Let her talk.
Okay. When you met us, right? We had makeup on. That was the first day. I don't wear the makeup. Anyway, because I'm pretty. When you met us, we had makeup on. All the makeup, all that fake shit. The third day, when I was sharing makeup on. It still when I was 6 months down the line, she's still wearing makeup, taking it on. And then all of a sudden, I don't like no girl with no makeup. She not natural. You should have told her that 6 months ago. I should have never dated like 3 days or 4 days. I got to know this girl, you know. She don't really wear makeup like that. But you know she wear makeup. But now all of a sudden you want to complain about she not being natural.
That's fact.
He was tired of the situation.
She right.
He just used that as an excuse.
Don't make no excuse.
He just wanted some pussy, man.
No.
All right.
That's facts. You talking facts, Queen.
If you left you because you wearing makeup 6 months later, he just wanted some pussy and he needed an excuse to get out. That was his out. And
Okay,
I'm not saying
that.
And all I'm saying is,
oh, she not natural. That's why I ain't want her.
that's bullshit.
She not natural.
That's
Just
bullshit.
say,
That's a bunch of bullshit. And we not saying that you gotta be natural all the time. We just saying sometime. That's all.
No, I know what you're saying.
That's
but I'm just
it.
saying. Okay, 6 months down the line, all of a sudden you don't like me no more.
That's bullshit. That's not a real man. You're dealing with little boys.
Queen.
That's a little boy that was disguised as a man. Simple as that. Because a real man gonna take your flaws. He gonna take your good with your bad. Because he see the real woman that you are. And it's not for superficial value. It's not for a weave. It's how you make him feel. It's how you uplift him and make him feel like a king. Like I'm going out in the world to battle every day to come home and take care of you and my family. You uplift me. This it's not about. All I'm saying is you got the women that every day it's caked up. You need that hour and a half in the mirror.
That's what I'm saying. But when you see your woman wear makeup every day, all of a sudden, now all of a sudden you don't like me because I wear makeup all the time?
There's nothing wrong with wearing makeup.
Hold on.
There's something wrong with
Queen,
you.
I get where you coming from. Hold on, brother. Queen, to be honest with you, I get where you coming from. That's like saying you met this chick as a stripper. And now 6 months down the line, you don't want her to strip no more.
That's what I'm saying,
like,
baby.
you can't do that shit. Don't contradict
I'm
yourself.
a hoe.
Do y'all not seeing that?
Right.
You know why? Because he
I
never
get where
fucking
she coming
cared
from.
about you. He just wanted some pussy. Damn. What y'all don't understand? I'm trying to make you. I'm telling y'all from a man's perspective.
Why are you
But
yelling?
y'all want to battle me and argue.
You
I'm telling you what happened.
Why are you yelling?
Y'all gonna converse all day. Y'all women trying to figure out what the fuck happened. He
We
wanted me to
already
be
figured it
natural.
out. We like to figure it out.
He got tired. He just wanted some
We
pussy.
got
He didn't know how to tell you.
And some men don't.
Some niggas don't know how to tell you they just want to fuck for 3 months. Some niggas don't know how to tell you. They're gonna lead you on. They're gonna make you think they want a relationship. They're gonna make you think they want to be married. They're gonna make you think they love everything about
You
you.
don't have makeup on, sweetie. They can do that. You don't have
Are we
makeup
gonna
on.
stay with makeup? That's just an example of what I'm giving you. I'm telling you, a lot of men don't like women who live and die by makeup and weave and nails and eyelashes every single week.
Makeup and weave.
And a lot of y'all that don't find husbands, a lot of y'all that don't have husbands, the reason why you don't have husbands is because y'all can't fucking listen. That's the problem.
Damn,
now who's next? That's why you ain't got husbands. Because y'all don't know how to fucking listen and take constructive criticism. That's the problem. Who's next? Next caller, goddammit. What you worried about makeup 6 months later? He left you because he wanted some other pussy. He had enough. He used the makeup as an excuse Thank you. He used your makeup as an excuse. He been wanted out. He wanted out.
Okay, dumbass. Okay, dumbass.
I know.
Bye.
The truth hurts. The truth fucking hurts. Next caller. Now, like I was saying, man.
She hung up. Thank you for Yo, can we do a commercial right quick?
Yes.
Yeah, we can do a commercial.
Yo, don't go nowhere, y'all. We coming right back. The Raw Report. Don't go nowhere.
I need a cigarette.
Break too.
I need
Cracking Up Saturdays presents them Wild Boys live. Chico Beat and Carlos Miller from Dick Cannon, Wildin' Out, featuring Shatera Curry. Hosted by me, Chris C. Snacks Clark. After parties follow. MC'd by Jerry from Respect Life. That's Saturday, March 31st. Doors open 7:30. Showtime 8:30. Located at Creative Venue, 40 Logan Street, Bridgeport, Connecticut. Pre-sale tickets are March 12th. Tickets are $30 or $40 at the door. Brought to you by H Enterprise.
Custom designer slides by Roy Religious Jones. Non-furs, $30. Fur and bow tie slides, $35. You get the slides, your custom design, all mailed to you. It's a deposit of half the total to get started, and the rest when they're finished and ready to be mailed. We use Cash App or PayPal for transactions. We also need your size and what would you like on the slides. Be the envy of your neighborhood and show off your slides. Don't forget, spring is coming. Show off them feet with the new custom designer slides by Rory Religious Jones. We need you to check this out. For more information, inbox Rory Religious Jones on Facebook.com.
You just spend your right, check engine light for a better price at Star. Get your alignment tight, so your body's nice for a finer price at Star. Get your struts done, rims custom, we don't overprice when we charge. Now get the lowest price at Star. Here, get the lowest price at Star. Hoping at 8 o'clock, rims stay in stock. And we gon' hook you up, you don't pay a lot for your brakes and shocks. Cause we gon' hook you up at Star.
Sexual abuse of a child exploits and degrades them. It can cause serious damage to social, emotional, and cognitive development of a child. Sexual abuse affects 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 6 boys before the age 18. Hi, my name is Zanetta Berryman Cooper, founder of Speak Out Now. Speak Out's goal is to spread awareness of child sexual abuse and rape. We provide resources for victims, their families, and help with the overall healing process. For more information, please like and visit our Facebook page, Speak Out 203, or call 203-936-9396.
Custom designer slides by Roy Religious Jones. Non-furs, $30. Fur and bow tie slides, $35. You get the slides, your custom design, all mailed to you. It's a deposit of half the total to get started, and the rest when they're finished and ready to be mailed. We use Cash App or PayPal for transactions. We also need your size and what would you like on the slides. Be the envy of your neighborhood and show off your slides. Don't forget, spring is coming. Show off them feet with the new custom designer slides by Rory Religious Jones. We need you to check this out. For more information, inbox Rory Religious Jones on Facebook.com.
Miss Coco, I'm
Yeah,
like,
you
nah.
Yo, we back.
Business.
All right, we back, y'all. Coco, have you been on the comments? Been the bullpen is in rare form tonight. Yo, the bullpen is straight fire, yo. They is on fire, on fire.
Oh man.
Wowing. Oh my God,
Yeah, the
Rob, I
bullpen
just
is
want to
lit.
say, man, to the viewers that we got left before the obnoxiousness comes back, listen, man. To the ladies, I'm not trying to disrespect y'all, nor am I trying to insult y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all what we men talk about. I'm trying to tell y'all what you could possibly do a little different, and you might see better results. That's all I'm saying. Make a nigga wait a little bit longer. Stop giving away the ass too quick. Stop sucking niggas' dicks so fucking fast. We gonna take it, but we looking at you with utter disgust, saying, I ain't never coming back over here again. She'd never be my wife. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm keeping it 100. And another thing, y'all, I say y'all give husband treatment to boyfriends. Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
They bringing niggas lunch to their job. You just met them 2 weeks ago. You already packing them lunches and shit. I'm married. It took me down there 3 years to get a packed lunch to come to the fucking job. It's levels to relationships, man. It's levels to it. You don't know what niggas be doing. You don't know what some women be doing, man. You appreciate a brother more when you grow with him and shit. You know what I'm saying? I remember back in the day when a chick ain't let me kiss her or nothing. That shit intrigued me. I'm like, I used to reach over, try to get a little finger pop, try to touch the coochie. She, don't touch me, nigga. You like, God damn, she won't even let me touch the coochie. But my whole thing is, it made me want her more. It made my nose open. It made me want to go see her. It made me daydream about her in school. Like, damn, I know one of my homeboys just say anything and bag her up and take her from me. Because I've been putting in work for 6 months, 4 months. That's what I say. Even if she's a hoe and you just faking it, you still going to have me around a little while longer because I'm thinking like, damn, she might be the one. Like, she's not falling for none of my bullshit. Right. I don't know how many women I ran my bullshit on and it worked too easy. And I'm saying to myself, oh, my God. She done fucked up. She don't even know how she fucked up.
Right.
Like, make a nigga work, man. It's levels. Females, make a nigga work. Men, make a woman work, man. I don't want you to be my girlfriend and you trying to give me everything a wife's supposed to do. Nah.
Somebody said, T. Crawley said, can we get beyond sex and speak about the mental?
And that's what I try to tell you. All these, y'all was in here, I'm watching y'all, listening to y'all talking about, oh, if the dick game ain't good.
Was they high-fiving? Were they?
Yeah, they high-fiving, talking about the dick game, about the sex ain't good. It's never gonna work any fucking way. Because relationship is way more than fucking sex, man. Right. It ain't about no goddamn sex, man. You can find a goddamn toy and do it your damn self. It's not about that.
You ain't lying either.
It's about, when you have mental stimulation with someone, man, the sex don't even matter.
I said that last
When
week.
you are mentally connecting with somebody, y'all, it can elaborate. Y'all been together for 6 damn hours, and we ain't even discussed sex. We're talking about world issues and life issues and health issues and children and future endeavors and where I see myself. If you really, ladies, men, this is the question that you ask somebody if you think you're going to be with somebody. This will let you know right off the bat if this nigga going to see you tomorrow or next week. You sit down and say, man, what do you see yourself in 7 years? If you ain't a strong woman and you can't answer that question, he's ether to you because he's going to remind you of, damn, I'm holding you accountable. You said you was going to be doing this in 4 or 5 years. You ain't made a move. You ain't did shit. And the same thing with a man who telling a woman, she gonna ask him, well, what do you see yourself in 5 years? Mm-hmm. Well, first of all, I'm trying to get this job first away. Yeah, and if they nigga, you don't even have a plan. You don't have a plan.
You gotta make up your mind.
You don't have a plan. So women, if you really want to know who you dealing with, men, you really want to know who you dealing with, ask that person across that table, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Exactly.
If he can't give you a straight, legitimate answer, because if you ask me, I'm going to talk your ear off.
Come on
I
now.
got plans. I got endeavors.
Right.
I got dreams. I got aspirations.
I got
if you
goals.
don't plan for something, you plan to fail.
That's
you
right.
can look at my goddamn Facebook. I ain't where I was at 6 years ago.
Right.
I ain't where I was at last year.
Come on now.
I better myself every fucking year.
That's right.
And some women can't deal with a strong man that's like that. They're going to hide. Oh, this nigga exposing
But
me.
that's like some men too. They can't deal with a strong woman.
Some men can't deal with no woman that's a breadwinner.
Exactly.
She bringing home
Most
that dough.
definitely.
He like, oh, shit, man. What the
Sean
fuck,
Lockett
man?
said, I don't know what you're talking about. Physical attraction is 80% of the relationship.
Wait.
Huh? He said,
no.
Physical attraction is 80% of the relationship.
I don't agree.
Well, he's a man and y'all women, so that's always going to be a disagreement. So
most
I'm
definitely.
gonna bow out of that.
Because the man is going to always find the physical attraction of the opposite sex. But as a female, we look at the physical attraction, but that's not important to us. You get what I'm saying? We looking for more. What can you bring to the table? Can you bring protection to the table? Because all women want to be protected by their king.
Right.
That's just it.
No doubt.
Done. Now, what you talking?
How I feel about the situation, as far as being attracted to somebody physically, I've never been the type of person to go after somebody because they looked good.
Good, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the type of person where I can think you look good off rip, and then talk to you, and then you turn ugly to me.
Exactly.
I'm more of a mental person, so if you can't stimulate me
my
mentally,
mind,
then I'm not gonna be physically attracted to you.
That's facts, and that's coming from a woman's perspective. We more mental, y'all more physical.
See, they answered my man question. I'm out of this. I ain't gotta say shit. That's he talking to the women. He talking to me.
Who do you think is more mature in a relationship?
A woman.
Well, of course.
A woman. Because we already know what we want. We already know what we're looking for, but at the same time, we do get a little confused.
Let me say this, man. Being a
What
relationship
you
expert
gotta say?
that I am.
Go ahead, relationship
Once
expert.
again, I want to reiterate.
What
Call
happened?
in, ladies. Call in, men. You ask me whatever you want to ask me. I am a relationship expert, man.
Okay.
And I use that
because
term.
you're married.
No.
You're
No,
a relationship. Hold on. Let me ask you a question for the viewers. What makes you more of a relationship expert than me? Because you're married?
No. You didn't hear what I said? I said I'm a relationship expert, not a marriage expert. I didn't say I was a marriage counselor. I just said I'm a relationship expert.
But what makes you more of a relationship expert than me being a relationship expert?
Because
you're a man?
No, because I'm speaking from my perspective. Every relationship I ever been in have been long-term commitments.
And same here.
All right, well, then you're a relationship expert.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you. I'm telling you from my perspective. Now,
give him love.
All I'm saying is if we get into relationships and situations for the right reasons, they'll work out and be a whole lot more significant and better in the long run. We get into relationships for the wrong reasons. For the wrong fucking reasons. He got money. I think he got money. But because the nigga is working every day of his life for a car
and that's
note
not
and
your
insurance.
money. That's facts, but that's not your money.
You get in a relationship because the nigga look good? Because he got a big dick?
Nah.
She got a fat ass?
Nah, that's not what you're supposed to be in a relationship.
She got Brazilian
for.
number 9 yaki? So her shit look better than the chick who got the Remy yaki? Like what? What? Like I'm trying to figure out.
I can't answer that for a guy, but I know me as a female. I was never the type to go after looks. Sex is it's not the primary thing for me. And again, if I'm not stimulated mentally, then I'm not gonna waste my time with you. If I feel like you don't have goals for yourself, and I feel like you're not treating me right as a person, then I'm not gonna waste my time with you.
I have to go. A lot of y'all women are in trouble anyway, man. Because if the women that's 35, about 35 and under, they're in trouble. Ain't no good men out there. They're not being taught the morals and values that they need.
And everything stems from home. Don't ever forget. Everything do stem from home.
Y'all dealing with a lot of men who are not even men. They little boys. They weren't taught how to be men.
Right.
It's a lot of men that's missing in these households that never taught a man how to be a man. Y'all said it. A woman can't show no man how to be no man. A lot of these men are coming from these situations where they mama's boys up underneath their mom. So they go in a relationship with y'all, wanting y'all to take care of them. Wanting y'all to be down there, they mama and they protector and they savior. A lot of women go in there because they looking for a daddy that they never had. So you're looking for a daddy figure, protection, shit you never had. So we go into relationships wrong. Wait, I'm gonna say this, Mike.
Charlie Jones said Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. Looks on everything.
That shit go away.
Let me say you something.
Sets in. That shit go away.
A woman can never teach a man how to be a man, but a woman could teach a young boy learn to have some dignity for himself and teach him how to have some type of independence. You get what I'm saying? No, us women can't teach a boy how to be a man. No, we can't.
The only thing we can do is teach a man how to treat a woman.
That's the
only thing we can
have
do.
some independency and learn how to love themselves as a man.
Let's grab this caller. Go ahead, caller.
Hi, this question was for Majesty because he bring up a lot of old school points. My question is for the men, like basically, do you agree with a woman's love for a man stops when his contribution stops? Like we love a man as much as he can contribute to the situation.
I don't know about that.
Queen, she said Majesty.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
And I'm saying that because, like, I'm saying that because in a relationship, a woman's first question to a man is not how are you, where have you been in life, what do you look for in life, it's what are you doing in life. So we want to know about his contribution to our situation. So when he can no longer contribute, then our love might lack or slow down or stop.
Well, you know,
do you agree with that?
I totally agree with you, because a lot of marriages end off contribution. So to me, those marriages were never built on the right foundation in the beginning, because it doesn't matter who's contributing the most. I don't care if I'm contributing 95 at this particular time in my life and she's contributing 5. Because there's going to be a time when she might have to contribute 95 and I can only give 5. It's a seesaw. It's up and down. But the greatest joy of it is sticking it out when the turmoil comes, when the smoke comes, and then you go.
I understand that, but what my thing is nowadays, because you know with the new era, it's backwards. It's not the man no longer being the 95; it's the woman being the 95.
Well, that's a red flag right there. That's one of them red flags I told you. That's one of them red flags I told you my mother was talking about. Because if you going in 95 like that, he's always just going to carry his 5%. He going to feel like, you've been doing this. That's true. You don't need my help. You got this.
That makes sense. You're a strong black woman.
You feel what I'm saying? It's the same thing with a man.
So then that means we need to make the decision of, are you dating a man or a boy?
Right. Because you could be a man of 40 years old, but still have the mentality as a 4-year-old. You get what I'm saying, Queen?
I totally get what you're saying. I'm just saying nowadays some things have changed. It used to be the man will always be the 95.
Yeah, but you know what?
Now it's like the women are the 95. The women are 95 because, like you said, we most of the time women take care of the home, they take care of the children, they take care of the bills, they take care of the paperwork, they take care of the medical for all we care. Most of these men walking around here, they don't give a damn about medical, but women do.
Come on now. That's true. There you go. Go ahead, Queen. Talk your shit. What happened?
We care about everything, the food, how it's gonna get bought, when is it gonna get bought, when is rent due, when is lights due. But if you ask a man when it's all this done, they don't know. They just know, hey, I put the money on the table, I'm gone.
Well, you know that's your red flag from the beginning. That's not a real man right there. That's not a real man. That's a little boy. That's a little boy disguising himself as a man, because that shit not gonna last for so long.
That's not true, though. I mean, that's not true.
It is, because a real man gonna take charge and go, yo, look, man, look, I bought 5 long enough. God damn it, I'm bringing 50 now.
My man Lou said, yo, Matt should run for government.
Yo, I'm just telling the truth, man.
Give us some love.
No, but think about it. If you think back in the day, you growing up and your pops, 9 times out of 10, when your pops left for the day, I'm not saying this is your exact situation.
I have a
I'm
pops
just saying
growing
for the old heads. When your pops was going out to work, he'd probably leave at like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. Most of the time, pops didn't come back in the house until about 8.
That's fact.
At night.
Yeah.
That's fact.
I know nothing about that. I know nothing about that. I never grew up with a father, ever. No, I don't even know what my father looked like.
No doubt.
That's what propels me. That's what propels me to be the best father that I am today for my children. I would never let them feel that pain. Ever.
And I understand that, but I'm saying for the people that have, I grew up in a married family household with a mom and dad, and that's how it was. You know what I'm saying? That the dad would be gone all day. My mom handled everything, so I mean, men don't give women the props that they need daily, I think, to be considered a valuable woman.
That's facts.
Not saying that we need the validity, but I'm just saying we're not giving the props that we should.
You're right.
On a regular basis to maintain our womanly, skill.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something. At the end of the day, we all human beings, and everybody loves to feel appreciated. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care who you are. You want to feel appreciated by your spouse, by your boyfriend, your girlfriend, by your children, your co-workers. You want to know that, yo, I'm not just being taken for granted. Like, somebody appreciates me.
But people have to understand the difference of appreciation and feeling like someone owes you something.
Yes, it's a big difference.
That's facts.
It's a big difference.
Yes, Queen.
It's a big difference.
Shoni Yancey said, women are sexualized more than they're respected for their mental.
I agree.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with her.
I agree, but a woman can only be what she.
Unless she
a woman can only be to a man what you
sexualized.
allow them to be. Would you allow them to think about you?
Right.
We can't assume nothing or think nothing unless you give us this to think.
That's
your behavior and your actions. If you carry yourself as a queen from the jump, we are going to give you queen reciprocation. If you carry yourself,
men are so quiet. We can't tell you what you think is a queen unless you put that on the table when you first meet up.
Come on now,
you're gonna know when you're dealing with a real man. You're gonna know it's a difference between a real man.
Because men like to observe. They're more observant with their eyes. They're not speakers. Women can talk all day and for hours. You understand? So we don't know what you want unless you put it out there from the beginning what you want.
Yeah.
Not 3 months later when you decided, hey, this isn't for me, I want to leave. By then we can already put our heart minds into a situation that we shouldn't have been put into.
Yo, you hear the keys that I keep saying to you? I'm gonna keep saying this and I'm gonna keep reiterating it. Real men don't do those things. Real men express themselves. I'm sitting here expressing myself.
Right.
I'm sitting here telling y'all as a man what I want, what I like, what I'm going to give to a woman who deserve it. A queen, she's going to get everything. A real man don't have no problem. A little boy is going to shy away from that and run away from conflict and can't answer what you're asking.
What happens to the woman that's a runner? Like what happens in some instances, you know, there's women out here that I'm sure that aren't married because of choice. Right. It's not because they weren't able to get a husband or find someone that, you know, wanted to make her an honest woman, but she ran because of her own personal insecurities or maybe having her own personal daddy issues. So I mean, like, so what in that instance, like, you know, so when you know
you ran from the best thing in your life.
I mean, I believe I ran from good situations because of my own insecurities or you know having my own daddy issues or whatever the case may be.
That'll do it.
But it's just like you know. What happens in that instance, Majesty? You know, like, so what happens to the woman such as myself that figures out what really happened, and now that you have come to that point in your life where you're like, I know what went wrong, I know why I ran. Now what?
So you sit back, you let go, and you let God handle the rest. It's gonna come on its own.
It's not always easy to let
you
go.
keep looking for some shit, you're gonna always find the wrong shit.
But in the question to Majesty, would you be okay, because this is also another problem, and then I'll let you guys go. Would you be okay with the woman being a 95 because she didn't put herself through school, she didn't do everything, because a lot of relationships fail because of that. The woman tends to make more than the man, and that tends to, you know, weigh, I guess, on a man's heart or, pride.
I'm going to tell you this right now.
And men can be jealous of their women.
Almost definitely.
Can you listen to me, man? Y'all hearing, but y'all don't listen.
No,
boys.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go. It's a difference,
boys
man.
are jealous of their women. Not a man.
A real man is going to embrace
a real
that.
man is going to work with their woman.
He's not going to be scared and run because you're a breadwinner. That ain't no real man. That's a little boy hiding in his own fucking insecurities.
That doesn't make a man or a boy. That just makes the situation. Which one are you willing to deal with? Are you okay with going home knowing that your woman makes that more money than you do?
Queen, let me tell you something. Hold on, bro. Chill. Queen, let me tell you something, right? A real man is going to add on. A real man is not going to subtract. A boy take and subtract. A real man is going to add on. That's why I'm single, because I'm still waiting for my beau ass, not a broke ass, and not I cannot do for you ass.
And some of y'all going to be single till a skeleton is in the side of your fucking bed.
And I'm going to do it.
Because your standard's too fucking high. Some of y'all got too high standards.
Why is the standards is too high for us? And
wait, the caller's still on.
All right, now I can't say no. Go ahead.
Say what you said.
What I'm saying is some people are just not comfortable with their situation. They want to finesse and be comfortable with other people's opinions is the problem.
Facts.
That's true too.
That's facts.
That is the truth.
That's all I'm saying. I'm saying if your woman makes the money, not saying because there are some guys that are stay-at-home dads, your contribution is just as strong as that woman who comes home and stays at home.
I concur.
I agree with that.
I concur.
I agree.
But like I said, it's all on the individual you dealing with. Like, you know, like I tell you, my mother said, the red flags are there.
Sure
they there from the very beginning.
They are. We ignore them.
You ignore the yellow. It says slow down. That should say slow down. Yeah. Slow down, my queen. Slow down, my brother. But we like, nah, fuck this. We keep speeding.
Yeah.
We keep speeding. And
bumping our head.
It's over. We know this.
It becomes a pride war. I think that will ruin that relationship because you can't humbly go to your boys and say, "Look, I'm at home taking care of the kids while she's out doing the 9 to 5." Shit. I think that's a pride issue. I don't think that's a.
Let me have a woman making the bread, and
but you know what? Society like as it stands, make men feel like they're worth less if they're not working. And I agree with you. I feel like it takes two people to run a household and to make something work. And if the man is contributing by doing his part, by taking care of that household and taking care of the kids while she's working, I don't necessarily see anything wrong with that. I mean, because he is contributing to an extent, like he's contributing to the growth of their family. But I mean, I do personally.
I feel different. Women can feel. Other women can feel different. I feel as long as that man takes care of them babies, parents them like he's supposed to, get them off to school, dress them, feed them, has the house clean, everything airing clean for the day. That man has contributed more than enough that that woman needs for
Yeah,
her.
that's true. But you, as a woman, you also want your man to have passion. I mean, I don't want him just to be the one to take care of the household and take care of the kids. I want him to have his own passion. I want him to have his own goals. I mean, granted, if you're going to be home taking care of the kids.
He's supposed to see. This is the conversation piece that I think maybe Majesty was discussing as well. You're supposed to communicate. A real man will communicate with his woman when she come home. What can they do to make that situation work for his goals and aspirations? Because hers aren't just important. His is as well.
I agree with that. We also know that communication is the key. Squeezing water from a rock in a relationship from some niggas that can't express themselves.
Especially if you have children.
I mean, Majesty, you said something about the microwave time that we live in. And then we also live in a society where reality TV basically determines how people want to live their lives.
And we also live in a society
where
we don't give each
have
other
people
time.
fashioning their lives off of what they see on a scripted television show, and they feel like, well, they got these men that are they're perceived as these gold, these breadwinners, and they got all the money. And then you have, the young girl. I say that. I won't say woman. I say the young girl watching that. She's going to think that, if the man isn't bringing money to the table, then he's not adding value.
That's
so it's just
that's why we have a lot of failed relationships.
Exactly. I mean, that is the absolute truth.
That shouldn't even be a relationship because clearly they're immature.
All right, caller, thank you.
But I mean, this is what we're living in right now.
Those are people basing their relationships with the wrong.
Caller, who's this? Let's get this caller right quick.
Yo, Rob, it's Ashanti. What's up, y'all?
Ashanti, what's good?
So I just wanted to say something on what I think the caller was just saying real quick. Is that I feel like, and I'm coming from a woman's point of view, I feel like we kind of want it both ways, right? Because when it was back in the day and we had the man that was going out and he was providing for the family and things of that nature, then came all of these feminist groups and, oh, no, it can't be this way. Women aren't being treated fair. Oh, no, we want women. We want to be out of the house. We want this. We want that. And now that society has accepted this, right, and now that this has become the new normal, now you have women out here that are like, no, but what happened to the men? Where are the men in this situation? What happened to the men here? Why the men not this? And it's like, wait a minute. Which way do you want it? Which way do you want it? Because originally it was that way. And when it was that way, we was complaining constantly about how it wasn't equal and how we weren't doing enough. And now when we're given the opportunity to carry our own weight, we're still looking to the man to do. Now, am I saying that a man is supposed to be in a situation and not provide? No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, as women, we need to kind of like scale it back some, because you can't have it both ways.
You're right.
And the same way things changed from back then, all that living in the house and you had the 2-family household, all of that stuff is good. But keep in mind that everything that happened and the way the families were brought up in the 60s and the 70s doesn't guarantee and doesn't necessarily make it right. Back in the 70s, it was okay for a man to beat on his wife. Now that shit is shunned upon, right? So you can't sit here and say that the same shit that was okay and conducive for a marriage in the 50s, 60s, and 70s is okay now. No, you make the best decisions for your situation. You make the best decision that you can make that's conducive for your life.
Right.
That means if it's your wife is the one that's making more money and she's bringing the money into the house, if that's what y'all decide on, that's what makes y'all marriage work, then so be it. If it's the man that's going out and he's doing it the way that he needs to do it, if the shit works for y'all, then y'all do it.
That's right.
There's no manual out here that's written down that says it has to be done this way.
That's
it has
right.
to be done that way.
You're
No,
right, Shanti.
You figure this shit out as you go along.
That's
Come on,
right.
Queen. It don't come
So
with a
all of that
pamphlet.
shit is up in the air.
Shanti, you're right, because I wish
Come
I
on,
could stay
Queen.
home and be a
Give us some
stay-at-home
love.
dad.
And
I
keep
love being
people
around my
out
kids.
there in
Queen, you
relationships.
talking
That's
right.
something I agree with so wholeheartedly.
Talking right, Queen. Right.
Yo, I'm
No.
gonna tell you something right now, man. I would love to be at home. I wish my woman was the breadwinner and make all that money. I could stay. I would just stay home and make great kids. Because a father being home with their kids is the greatest thing ever. Just a father being around. That's all the households that's missing a dad. Because he working 2 jobs. He never there. Yo, where's dad? He missing my games. He missing these events. Because he always working. And that's what take the greatness from the kids too, man.
Most definitely.
So for a woman to work, she go do that. And I'm home. I got shit right. I'm raising these kids. I'm driving office. I would love that. I wouldn't have a problem with that. But everybody is not the same.
Right.
Most
Everybody don't eat the same shit. We don't shit the same way.
Most definitely.
Everybody got their own DNA. Everybody got their own fingerprint.
Most
Because
definitely.
everybody is fucking different. So everybody don't feel the same way. You got some people they don't like being around their kids.
Most definitely.
If they have an issue,
Absolutely.
that they gotta
And
stay
so-
home all day with their kids.
And so
I don't
That's
have a
right.
problem with it.
and
Hold on.
let me say something
Oh,
else.
sure, you know she was good.
So with that being said, I also feel like when it comes to saying a real man or a real woman, that comes to everybody's situation. Like it all depends on what you expect
That's right.
a real man or a real woman to be. It's whatever you're expecting from that person.
That's
so
true.
everybody's perspective of being real is different. Let's just make that clear.
That's true.
Everybody's perspective of a real man
Speak
is
that
different.
shit, Shanti.
Everybody's perspective
Come on,
of a
Queen
real
Shanti.
woman is different. So let's just make that clear, because a real man in one eyes may be somebody that's coming in and paying the bills every day. A real man in somebody else's eyes may be a guy that's putting his time between working and also spending time with his children and making sure that by 6 or 7 o'clock at night he's home with his family.
So
So
That's
everybody.
facts.
why you talking about life, girl? Don't be talking about my life on
Talk
air.
it.
Talking about my life on air.
Expose it, Shanti. Expose it, Queen Shanti.
My kids
What
called me
happened?
7 times already because I ain't home in my natural routine. They want to know where they daddy at.
Shanti, good looking.
All right, I'm hanging up, y'all. Later.
Shanti,
thank
that's
you.
a good look, Shanti. Thank you.
That was a good look. Listen now, we're gonna break it out of here, but listen, we need a part 2 of this.
Almost definitely.
We need a married.
We
I
need
want
a
to be up
married
here.
woman.
I need to be up here. I need a married woman up here.
We need a married
definitely.
woman up here
Kim
as well.
Bivens said the needs of each relationship differs for
That's
each
right.
relationship.
That's right. It does.
No doubt.
It
No
does.
doubt.
Because we can't understand why some women stay with somebody that's putting their hands on them. Like,
Most
what the fuck?
definitely.
Fuck
Like,
is
Majesty, I have one question to ask you. Since we're on this platform of social media, do you think that social media can be a detriment to a relationship?
Hell
What?
yeah.
Social media is killing our
Yes.
people.
Especially when you don't have no confidence in your relationship. If you don't got no confidence in your relationship,
I'm gonna let Majesty
it's over.
talk.
Wait, I want, because you know what? I'm not going to say that. I just
right,
want to
Miss
hear what
Majesty.
Majesty got to say. I mean,
Majesty, go and finish talking, Madge.
If you don't have no confidence in your relationship, okay, since he want me to talk, okay, if you don't have no confidence in your relationship and no trust in your relationship, of course it's going to be doomed by social media.
no, but I mean,
Social media,
it
they
has
talk
nothing.
shit
I don't
every
think it
day.
has anything. I mean, I think trust is a big factor, a huge factor. It takes
Facts.
trust. But, I mean, I'm thinking, does it, because you're married, and I'm going to ask you this question because you're the married man on the panel. We don't have a married woman that wants to speak.
Right.
But anyway, you being the married man on the panel, do you think that it's more, social media is like there's much more temptation because like are women more aggressive now because you're easier it's easier to reach you and
Yeah, it's
you know
easy to jump in the
it's
inbox.
easier to jump in the inbox and
right.
make conversation.
And that's what I said to you. Like, that's what I said. To answer your question real quick, you're absolutely right. Social media is killing relationships. It's killing families. It's killing communication. It's kill because I'm gonna tell you something. Men, a woman can be sitting right over there, and you can be attracted to her, and you will not go over there and verbally conversate with this woman. You'll wait to go home and jump in her inbox and say the craziest things in the world, but you couldn't even go over there 20 feet away and say hello, yo, your eyebrows are on fleek, young lady. You got those done today. It's the littlest things that initiate a conversation, and you take it from there. It's too easy now. You can go in a woman's inbox and see her whole body. She butt naked. You can go, this is the best way I can say this. If we all had to be judged by God, by our social media to get in heaven, only 17 of us going. And on that note, good night.
And I'm going to heaven.
Yo, we want to thank everybody for checking in. Madge, Bella,
Madge, where you going? You ain't say good night. Good night.
Yo, let's keep it real.
Talk real facts.
We definitely got to.
Sister Queen.
Is it possible we can get a part 2 of this?
If you had to get a job by your social media, a lot of y'all would starve. You're not getting a job. We do things on social media that we think will not come back to haunt us and bite us in our ass.
They would say,
but
ask
it will.
me damn questions.
It will last forever. It doesn't go nowhere.
She's nosy.
All y'all
We don't want
Snapchat
her.
people that think your video disappears, you're popping your coochie for my man, you think it's gone in 24
It
fucking
still
seconds.
stays there with your nasty
it's
pussy,
in the web,
okay?
and it will
Oh my
return.
God.
They're going to know
Rubber
that's
pop
you.
out,
That's all I'm
yes.
saying. Yo, take your time. We speeding. Know the person you're dealing with.
Yes.
Court people. Women, take your time. Stop sucking dick so fast.
Right.
Stop giving your ass away too fast.
Right.
You know what I mean? Find out who you're dealing with, and maybe your relationship will last a little bit longer. Spice it up.
Let me go
Do
back.
what you've been doing. Men, do what you've been doing. Treat these women like queens. Don't listen to this rap music. It's killing our fucking families. Your kids are learning through rap music and not relationships. The music teach you about relations and not relationships. Teach your kids. Show them old music. Show them old ways. That's all I can say. Be blessed. In the words of the United Barbers across America.
Come on now.
Love, peace, and hair grease.
Yo, we out, y'all. Thank you for watching.
Peace.
The Raw Report. Check us out next
Peace.
week. Peace out. We out. Thank you for watching. We'll see you
Thank
next
you
week.
for
We're going to
watching
try to
The
do
Raw
this 2
Report.
times. We need a married woman. Please reach out. Married women to come on the show. We
Yo,
out. We want to
Tanea,
thank
you need to come to
everybody for
Connecticut
checking
to get
us.
on the show, you married
We
woman.
gone.
What happened? Let's talk about it, sister.
What'd you say?
Hey, my sister Tanea, she about to be on my life, and she need to come on a show from Brooklyn and talk about her marriage life.
What happened?
What happened?
Hashtag what happened?
Hashtag what
What happened was.
Well, I gotta go for my wife. Don't give me none tonight.
Oh,
What happened
We gotta get him out of
was.
here. We want to thank everybody
What
for watching. Yo, don't forget RNS show, Real Nigga Shit tomorrow with Key and D Thursday night, 7 o'clock. Check it out. We out. Thank you, y'all. Peace. We gone.
Good night.
I got a freaky flow.